Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Crazy Girls Paranormal Oddities and Adventures. How's it going? Good morning, and welcome to all my new subscribers. All of them, Paranormal Invite. Thank you for being here. So fan crushing right now. So thank you, thank you. Let's see. There's a lot of you guys. I so appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Sky Z, I hope you're doing good. Ashley, I hope you're doing good. Staying out of trouble, guys. Or at least if you are getting in trouble, you're having fun with it. Yay. So today, this morning's paranormal talk. Hello, John. It looks like you and I are the only ones here for now. Hey. Hey. What's up, Buttercup? Good morning, Beat After Beat. Good morning. Matter of fact, you were first today. You got here before I even started. Yay. So good morning, guys. Good morning. Everybody got your coffee? Got your coffee ready? Do. Guys, I'm in the doll room. Dolls everywhere. I gotta move one though because she's kind of like stabbing me in the back at the moment. So, what are you guys up to this morning? What are you up to? Anything good going on? Anything good happening? You have Mountain Dew? He has Mountain Dew. He's going to do the do this morning. I can put up a panel. I can. All right, guys, I am going to share the link. You're up to 6'1". Yay. All right. Hi, Sky. It's so great to see you here. I was just saying hi. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Some things I do want to discuss today. Man, it's been crazy on YouTube with the summer wells. Ugh. So guys, you have to be to get on panel. I really want to make sure it's you. So unless you are one of my regulars, I will ask you to show your face, please. So which is neither here nor there because they could always switch it up from, hey, I look like this now, but get me on panel, and then I'm going to look like this. So, hi, Dawn. All right, guys, I'm going to add a few to stream. John, good morning, John.
Morning. I'm going to look the same no matter what.
Testing.
Let me turn this up a little bit.
Test. 1, 2, 3.
I hear you, B.
I hear you, bro.
All right.
Testing.
Good morning, John.
Good morning. How are you? Can you hear me?
All right.
I can hear you.
Waking up here in Oregon, 9:05 on the West Coast, and loading up the truck and getting the beast ready to go back home to Michigan. I leave here Sunday morning.
Nice.
So getting the cat ready,
Nice. Well, you be careful.
myself mentally prepared for the 3,000 miles I got to go.
Yeah, that's a long trip. You be careful.
Yeah, it's gonna take me about 6 days to do this.
Oh yeah. The longest trip me and my family ever went on was we drove 6,000 miles.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah, it was all,
also do not forget to email me pictures of the scenery, please.
yeah.
Oh, I plan. Yeah, definitely. I plan on doing that. Checking in at the rest stops, and doing my thing and getting hopefully getting all your support and from Mike and everybody. Mike's got my phone number and everything, and gonna need a lot of monetization on this trip because I am sick and I have some health issues that I got to be aware of, and I got to make sure I'm eating right on the road. And then
Yes, you do.
I
That's
got to
right,
take
you
care of
do.
my
Because
cat.
we'd hate to have to miss
That's
you.
going to be in the back of the rig. What's that?
We're just telling you need to take care of yourself so we don't have to miss you.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I know that if you don't
Well,
I know that if you do not send me a picture within 1 week, sir, 1 week of a scenery on your way there, I am going to start hunting you down, dolls and all.
She just said sir, so
Oh,
you might want to watch out.
every time.
I think that was
It's like they
somewhat of a
know
uh-oh.
that
that
I'm
wasn't a threat. I think
alive.
that was a promise.
That was a promise. I'll bring my dog
See?
for you.
I am doing a live show this evening. I'm going live tonight. It's going to be my final West Coast show, and it starts at 6 o'clock this evening. Probably 8 o'clock your time. So 6 o'clock, I'm going
Okay.
live doing a final show on the West Coast, and it's called a dramatic turn of events. Farewell to the West Coast, and it's going to be a laid back show. Everybody's welcome to join in the chat, and we're just going to be
Okay.
discussing what I've been doing here on the West Coast for 16 months and what I've
So you can
accomplished.
explain the title, right?
A dramatic turn of events.
You're gonna explain why that is, right?
Yes. Maybe the thumbnail can explain to you a little bit more about the title.
I don't think I even looked at it, sir. Tell you the truth.
I put it together a couple days ago, and it's going to be a laid back show. As always, Beat After Beat is always a laid back show. But there's not going to be any fog machines or lights this time. It's just going to be me in the motel room here where I'm at. And it's just going to be a laid back discussion and sharing what I've accomplished, what I've been through, and where I'm going, and where Beat After Beat is headed for 2022.
Can't wait to hear it, bro.
So you're all welcome, and I appreciate it. So if you're not subscribed to me, maybe you should be, and you'll be getting the notification.
I agree.
I sub to you, B. You are a moderator, so you can
Yes,
share
thank
your
you.
link. You can share
Right,
your
thank you.
link in the, no, not a problem. I want my channel to be for helping other channels as well. Not just, me. I'm going to support the channels that do what I do. Um, I'm another creator supporter. Let's put it that way. I support what they do as long as they're not bashing, harming,
And I'm just a crazy supporter.
wishing ill well. What's that, John?
Said I'm just a crazy supporter.
A crazy supporter. Hashtag crazy supporter. That will be
Yeah.
for me. Right? Just put in there. So, hi, Morgan. Hi, Morgan.
Hello, Morgan.
Morgan's here. I hope she's not skipping school to be here.
Hey, she better not be.
You should call
Hey,
Mike
I gotta
and
show
tell
you
him.
guys something.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Pete.
Oh, now and tell him to take a break and have him jump on your panel.
He's probably I know he's at work. I try not to bother him while he's at work because he does get busy. And Michael likes to do a lot of this.
Yes, he does.
So, yeah, so he talks to his customers like he talks to us. Everybody
For some
is
reason,
his
I
friend.
believe that. I seriously believe that.
So everybody is his friend. So I try not to interrupt him when he's at work. Just trying to be respectful.
As I'm going across this country, I'm going to be pulling into Illinois, and Mike knows about it. Mike knows I'm going to be pulling into Illinois, and my final stop to Michigan, and I'll be pulling in, and hopefully, maybe me and Mike and Mom, can put something together, and do a live show with.
Leave me out like I'm top liver.
That would be awesome.
Well, I mean, all of us.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
What
you
the
want
heck
to
is that?
paranormal investigate, or do you just? That's not me. We can do a paranormal investigation.
I never did. I've never. Yeah, for the leftover the leftover trip, we can invite the succubus over to my and have them all jump in my truck and then take them home with me.
Hey, John.
I like that idea.
That's when Beat says, "Yes, bring all your dolls."
Yeah. I'd like to take one of your dolls home with me, actually, to keep me company in my new home in Michigan somewhere.
I ain't taking no dolls nowhere. They creep me out.
All right.
But
I do want to show you guys. Go ahead, Beat.
Well, I just wanted to finish up and say that, yes, I will be pulling into Illinois, and I'm going to be making a stop with you and Mike and Mom, and putting up a show together. I mean, actually, I'll be right behind you in the flesh, on screen.
That just makes me jealous because you guys get to hang out. I got to hang out with a camera.
But I'll let you guys know when I arrive.
At least we're here hanging out, brother. We're here hanging out.
I got you, and I'm happy with that, but damn it.
Damn it. Hi, Todd, by the way. Great to see you here. Hello, darling.
Hello, Todd.
Well, it's just an idea and a plan.
Dolls.
It's just a plan.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I'm up for it. Maybe I'll clean up for it too.
Yes,
I'd like to have something to look forward to.
that is a good
Well,
thing to
we
look
all got
forward to
something.
too. Too. Yeah.
Toot toot.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys talk. Then I think I said enough. Again, Beat After Beat's going live tonight at 6 o'clock Pacific time, and it would be 8 o'clock your time. And it's just
Which
gonna
one's
be
my
a late.
favorite thing about that? Be there, be square.
Yeah, I'm a little tired, and I'll try to look my best. And I got that 5 o'clock shadow, but I've been
Okay, Flo.
busy.
Now, we want to talk about looks. Now, come on,
Yeah, come on, really? Look at
for
us.
real, for
Really?
real, really.
For reals, guys, for reals.
I mean, I ain't even look here. There you go. That was a
Put
morning
a
look
shirt
for me.
on.
All right.
No.
Okay, so guys, I do want to show you something that I thought was pretty awesome.
Okay.
In my sunroom, I have okay, so in my sunroom, it's my doll room. Hence, this is where we're at. That's what you see. Okay, dolls, literally everywhere. So I also bring my plants in here during the summer or during the winter. So I brought my trumpet trees in. Okay, and I thought, like, really, come on, like, really, reals, right, Todd? So anyway, I brought my trumpet trees in, and I thought, well, due to the change, they're going to start withering down. They did a little bit, but I really want to show you what they did when I brought them in, which is kind of unusual for transferring them. Can you guys can't see it.
Barely.
See this here?
Yeah.
It bloomed. It is blooming everywhere.
What is it?
Here, hold on. Don't look, Ethel. Oh, I knocked the doll down. See that trumpet?
What is it?
Right here. Oh, wait. Dang it.
Okay, now I've lost it. Shut. There it is. Okay. What kind of plant is that?
It is it is called an angel's trumpet tree. The trumpets are so big that they say they look like the trumpets that angels use. The
Yeah.
pretty angels, creepy
The pretty angels.
angels that Robert was talking. Huh?
Pretty angels. I like that.
Yes. But
Got any
I've got 5
Yeah.
blooms plus a bunch of pods getting ready to open up and bloom, which I thought
Nice.
was pretty neat for being my sunroom. So,
Have you
with that
ever
being
seen an
said,
Easter plant bloom?
a what? An Easter plant?
Yeah. They only bloom like once a time a year for only like a few minutes, and they don't do it again for a while. I've got to see one in my lifetime.
I have not. But you guys want to know
Pretty
something
cool.
really creepy?
What's that?
See this doll right here?
Is that her
When I
beeping?
laid her, that's her making that sound. She has
What
a
the
music
heck?
box in
Oh,
her.
okay.
Okay. When I laid her down, her eyes were shut. Now I
And
got
now they're
up
open?
when I showed you guys the trumpet. And let me move something before I knock everything over. Oh, yeah, let me show you this. Let me move this candle holder.
Hold on, guys. I got
Somebody's
a call. I'll be right back.
All right.
let's see. Guys, I'm trying to work this out. My thing fell over. Okay. So I want to show you this. Now her eyes are open. And she keeps playing music. Ooh, that's neat, Morgan. I have seen the corpse flower, Todd. Let's exit solo. There you guys go. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about this morning, I don't know. I'm going to do a couple of little different discussions, I guess. I wonder what that's called, Morgan, that where the roses are black. But it's not really roses, it's something else.
Lilies.
Okay. Yeah, I like John's profile picture. I love the color of that rose. So, okay. I don't know if you guys have been listening to the Summer Wells case and what's been going on and the Dr. Phil show and blah 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 blah. I've kind of taken a few notes on it when I was watching and listening to everything because I like to get online and see what everybody else is saying as well. And I listen to everybody, some of them just get outrageous and I'm like, okay, I heard all I needed to hear. Instead of being rude or disrespectful, I just leave. Anyway, I took a few notes, which I guess we will. I don't know if you guys want to talk about that or I know you have alleged with Todd. I've seen you, brother. I've seen you around in those channels. Now, John, I haven't seen you in Doug's channel lately. What's up with that? John. Oh, that's right. John's on the phone. Oops. Okay. So anyway, I've taken a few notes and I do want to state that it's pretty freaking hard to look under a bed for a 5-year-old child that's 40 pounds, blah, blah, blah. And the mattress is laying on the floor. So that didn't make sense. You've got mattresses laying on the floor, but you're stating that you went looking under the bed in Summer's room. Don't make sense. And you don't look like the mother who's going to be getting up and down anything other than something else. So, with that being said, guys, I still want to have hope that she's out there, that she's not passed on, that she's deceased. So, I still want to have some kind of hope despite whatever, which is I could probably be, crude covered mattresses. You got that right. Okay, B, I got that. Thank you. I'm gonna save that info.
All right. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Kids.
All right. I got my earphones on. I was just wondering.
Well, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. And I agree, Todd. It's a made up story. It's a deflection to let's go here instead of keeping it here. But anyway, I want to have some faith. If Cleo can be found, I really hope that Summer can too, whether it be deceased or not I prefer the not over the other, but it is what it
Yeah,
is.
but that's not
Okay.
always what you
So
get.
I know it isn't. I know. Another thing is the fact that, okay, guys, 2 to 3 minutes, this little girl went missing in a rural area with three older brothers and two other adults there. Do you find it possible that that someone could have abducted that baby within 2 to 3 minutes?
Yes.
You really do. Because I don't,
Yeah.
now I see if it's a populated area, I can see that happening so quick.
Well, you're talking about
But
woods here. People can
uh
blend
huh.
in with things and totally disappear and be within a foot of you and you not even see them. Especially if they've been
Well,
in the woods their whole lives. They know how to hide.
but if you've got 20 dogs running around, I'm going to tell you now, anybody
Now
even
that's a little
steps
difficult
foot
to get around.
in my yard, yeah, unfortunately, anybody steps foot in my yard, my basset hound, out of all the dogs,
Yeah,
she
I'll
goes
be back.
absolutely,
Hold on, another call.
she goes absolutely insane, which causes my other dogs to go insane. Okay. So, in my heart, I really don't want to believe that she's gone. Honestly, I mean, in my heart, I don't want to believe it. I don't want to. It's more than likely true, but my phone is being weird in here. It is picking up what I say. Like I'm going, okay, Google, do this, do that. And I'm not doing that. So, anyway, with all that being said, guys, I really want to believe that Don gave clues away in the very beginning when he said that he wants to believe, or that he believes that she's with a rich family who couldn't have children, and so on and so forth. I really want to believe that with all my heart, that that's what has taken place. Um I believe that too. I see the chances being very slim in this case, in my opinion. I do too. I really do. But honestly, there's look at the everybody. Her parents don't even have faith at this point. So I want to put that out there that, man, I want to have faith that this is going to be cleared up. That she's, I guess that's just me though. The mother in me, the human in me, the person that wants to have compassion for others. That's me, I guess. I've had my rough life too. So don't get me wrong when it's like, things happen. Things do happen. Things honestly do happen. But look at what's being thrown out there, and everybody's blaming social media. It is not social media. If it was social media, it would be even more outrageous than what it is. But honestly, my personal opinion is Don and Candace and all these people that are coming out of the woodwork for their 15 minutes of fame. Um,
Those people all need to shut up.
they really do. None of this is helping to find Summer.
Not a damn bit
You
of it.
know, none of it is.
And it's
I'm
sad
done
that these people think that they need to do this.
I am done hearing about Don this, Don that, you know. I mean,
Right.
really, I am so done. I want to hear what they're doing to find Summer. I want to hear from the police department what's going on. Now, if you
Well,
really
the
want to
truth is they're worse than the people.
I'm starting to see that. The thing
They
is,
really
though,
are.
for me, is okay. The law enforcement, TBI, everybody's talking about how that's what I said in broad daylight. Okay, but anyway, I'll get back to I have a hard time, guys, keeping my focus when I'm reading comments too, and I'm talking about something because y'all. I want to acknowledge you and answer you, but it takes me off subject. So give me just one moment. But I just know that I agree with you. Um, all these people are coming out of the woodwork for their 15 minutes of fame, like I said. Again, none of it is helping. I'm done hearing Don this, Don that. I want to get back to I want to get back to the facts. I want to get back to how this started. I know that all of it is relevant, hearing their history, what other people say, but all these people coming out of the woodwork that knew them prior to Summer being abducted, supposedly, allegedly abducted, they all let her down because they're all coming out with this negative stuff. Well, why didn't they do anything? Why didn't they do anything? Why are they all waiting until after the fact, almost 5 months later? Oh, hey, by the way, here it is. I saw her taking a shower with Don. I know that was brought up a long time ago. But now why is it all of a sudden a big issue? Why wasn't it back then? So I don't know. But everybody's giving them too much. They're just putting it out there way too much. Giving them, I think if everybody stopped talking about Don, stopped talking about um Candace, I think some of that, I think someone's going to break. If they quit giving Don the platform, quit, um, letting him get on there and act like a complete asshat. Because all he's doing is making them both look
Like
guilty.
asshats.
Exactly. Making them, he's the one putting it out there, giving YouTube creators content. He's the one
Hell yeah,
doing
he
it.
is.
If
And
he wasn't
he just don't
channel
understand
hopping,
this.
what's
He was
John? Go
talking
ahead.
to somebody else that we know of too. You know this, right? Him and Candace both.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Was you there? Did you hear all that?
Oh, I heard all. I seen the whole thing. I'm sitting back and I'm like, but can I say
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Honestly, when these creators seen him like that, maybe they should have taken him off live. Keep recording what you're doing, but maybe not put him on live. So you still have evidence, but it's not out there because, I hate to say it, those boys are going to see this one day when they grow up. If they're not seeing it already, sneaking around at school, people talking to them about what's going on. And, hey, did you see this? Did you
Those
see that?
boys,
Them poor
those
boys.
kids have got their hands full.
Yes, they do. No wonder they don't want to go back home.
I don't blame them.
I don't blame them either. So
It's like you said a while ago, that guy is a complete asshat.
I agree. And like I said, they're the ones, you got that right. Don and Candace' biggest problem is Don and Candace.
Yes, that's fact.
Yeah. And I know you guys, I'm going to turn my camera off because I'm going to smoke a cigarette. And I think for me, people that don't smoke or that are,
Too bad. That's what I said.
You know that don't smoke. I really don't.
Um,
I'm going to. I'm gonna do it off air, guys. No camera. I'm gonna be respectful.
oh hell, I guess
Respectful?
I haven't been. I guess I haven't been respectful in all my live shows because I've been smoking and drinking beers, doing my live shows for years.
No,
I
you're
guess I
good.
just don't know anything about it at all.
It's
No,
always a
guys, really,
laid
it's
back
nothing
party.
personal. Yeah, no, it's nothing personal. It's you guys know
Damn.
I have my nieces and my nephews, and I have smaller
We
kids
take
on
nothing
here, so
personal.
they get on here from time to time, and I don't want someone to get on my channel and go, "Oh, hey, I really look up to her," being younger, and I'm sitting over here freaking smoking a cigarette like a
Well, yeah,
train, you
I
know.
well,
Yeah,
I guess that's why beat after beat is not a role model for your life.
that is correct.
Neither am I, but here I am being
If you want to
trying to
I'm
role
be
just
a
model
good
yourself
person.
after me, you go ahead. I am not responsible for what may happen next.
right.
Right? Right?
It's always a laid back party with beat after beat. It's the party lights and the fog machine and the beer and just chilling out and talking to y'all. You know, somebody could be smoking a Cuban cigar for all we know, but and we don't see them. Your audience,
They should be sharing it, damn it.
smoke up. If you got them, smoke them.
Well,
For real.
this is the
I
thing
mean, you
is
guys should know
that
by now. I'm just me.
Right.
well, I know
Well, it's
you
not easy
are.
being me. Well, yeah, it's not easy being me. So,
It ain't easy being me either, brother.
damn, I didn't know I was being disrespectful, smoking and drinking beers on my live shows all these years.
Hey, I was just showing them what
You're
they could be doing. That's the way I see it.
Hey guys, you're not
uh,
being respectful. I'm just a woman and I would like to
well, I
stay that way,
appreciate that.
I guess.
I respect you. I told
Did you hear
well,
that?
there you
Oh
go.
shit.
Well,
I
we all
did.
heard that, even on the
All
West
right,
Coast.
Todd.
Thank
Have
God it
some
ain't
love
smelly.
for me too.
All
So
right, I'll be
no,
right
but
back, folks.
some people are like, women that smoke are ugly. That's nasty looking and blah blah blah. Well, I'm just
Well,
gonna
if you want to judge
I'm gonna keep
somebody,
it
that
to
makes
myself.
you ugly in my eyes.
Exactly.
I'll be right back.
So
Yeah,
bye,
bro.
Todd. Have a good day. By the way, I am going to try to go live tonight after beat, or I may go live and join beat after beat.
Awesome. Hey, little dog, what you saying?
Panel, though.
What's that?
I don't know how to do panel. I don't know how to do panel.
No, that's fine. Okay, all you have to do is go down to invite. There's a share.
Yeah, let me on
There's
my panel.
all you have to do
Hold
is
on.
copy and paste that link into your chat.
Come here, Max. What are you saying? What are you talking to?
I'm going to learn something tonight.
Talk to
Yay!
him.
But
You
see, yeah, all my
complaining or whatever, talk to
partying
him.
and drinking and smoking on cam is at night, not during the day.
Well,
That's my
I won't be
nighttime
smoking in the most. Well, I
That's
won't
some
be.
of that fucking wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to smoke motel room. So
Yeah, you got to walk out to do that. So, guys, there's this new channel that I found just this past week that I think if you guys are into the paranormal, you guys will like it. It's called Paranormal Invite.
Yep.
His name is Mike Dula.
Yep.
What do you think about him, John?
I like him myself. I
do
like how he
too.
works. I like how he does his stuff. He's very clean with it. I just like him.
I do too. I love his box that he works with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think tonight we're going to do some paranormal stuff. I want to investigate a couple dolls, but I like doing them in separate lives so that I have a record of each doll.
Yeah. I
Um,
want to talk to the one that was
you
dinging
know,
at us a while ago.
oh, the bride. Okay, yeah, we can definitely would like to do her. You know,
Well,
I don't
she seems
normally
like she
pick
wants
up
to.
dolls. I know she seems like she's definitely wanting to communicate. I guess here in a minute I could grab my dowsing rods and see what we get, but I do want to show you guys. I was messing around with my SLS Connects camera because I was having an issue with it when we went to the Moontown Cemetery, and
Right.
I ended up not using it at the cemetery. So I was messing with it here at the house, and I got it all completely working again. I think it was just cold, and my fingers were cold, and I was trying to get it adjusted in the dark and couldn't do it.
I had that problem the other
So,
night when I was out here working on a car.
oh yeah.
Yeah, my fingers were frozen. I couldn't get him to work and put that nut on there, and it was aggravating the shit out of me.
Oh Lord.
So I had
But
to take my heater and stick it underneath the car with me so I could stay warm enough to get it done.
let me see if I got it charged up real quick. Oh, no. Let me plug it in because I recorded two stick figures
Nice.
standing in my doorway, and one of them actually looked like it was sitting on my makeup ottoman. The
Is
ottoman that
that
I
not
used
funny
to
to
sit.
you?
What's that?
How they can appear to be standing on something, or they can get real short or real
Yeah.
big. It's kind of weird.
Now, there was one, he was farther back, and like I said, it looked like he was sitting. I had a plant at the time sitting on my ottoman, and
Right?
it looked like it was sitting right under that plant on my ottoman. And then there was one closer to the door. It looked like it wanted to step through the door, but kept stepping back, stepped towards the door, and then kept stepping back.
Right. So, is there anything
So,
else going on with the TV or anything anymore?
no, it only, okay. So I don't think they like when I have company. Because I've seen things out of my peripheral vision, which always looks like a small person, a child,
Right.
someone with dark hair. This child has it's either it's just a shadow figure or I'm seeing dark hair, um just out of my peripheral vision. Like I said last time, I was standing at my stove, and right to the left of me is a hallway, and then you go into my sunroom. But I have a doggy gate up so the dogs don't come into my doll room and eat my dolls.
Right.
Um, because the boxers probably, I'm sure they would. So,
Well, if it's scaring them, I'm almost
um,
positive of it.
well, you know, the dogs have seen things in the house because they will like
Yeah.
hurry and jump up and look like somebody's been doing whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But I've had no like nothing falling, nothing being destroyed. It's just like they're trying, something's trying to, or they're playing around in this room, is what they're doing.
Right.
Now, my doll room camera, the cam that I have in here that runs 24/7. Last weekend, I was getting ready to leave and I was readjusting my camera. and it went offline, and I can't get it to come back online. Right now, the camera, it's an alarm clock camera, so it's a camera but looks like a little alarm clock.
Huh.
I can't get it to come back on. The numbers on it are still at 0000.
And everything you've done, it just won't start working again.
I've done everything. I have uninstalled the app. I have reset it. I've taken the battery out. I've unplugged it and left it off all night long and reset it again and did everything. And I cannot get it to come back on for some reason. So,
Huh.
with that being said, I don't know what's going on. So, I'm going to look for a couple different surveillance cameras that does sound as well, because that one did sound too. I could record voices and sounds and
Yeah,
everything.
audio, video, night vision.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look into getting a different one to set up in here, or a couple different ones.
Well, get ready, girl. This stuff gets expensive.
I know, and I'm working on still setting up this YouTube room. I got it, let's say 85% done. I just need
Right.
to adjust a few things and get Michael to come over and help me hook my camera up and make sure I got it hooked up properly to my laptop, so I don't have to keep using my laptop camera. I can use my camera.
Right.
So, and then I'd like to do an intro video, and where you got to edit and everything, but well, your microwave's going off.
It wasn't mine.
It was Beat.
That's
What are you
mine. I'm
making for
heating up
lunch,
a cup of
Beat?
coffee.
Beats over
Oh, I'm
eating.
just heating up a cup of coffee.
Oh,
I don't need no stinking coffee.
that's right.
Give
I
me
got
coffee and I
coffee.
become big problems. It ain't no lie. You give me
Right.
coffee, I become big problems.
Okay. So she's doing it again.
I hear that.
So
Why is she doing that?
I don't know. Now look. Remember earlier, guys, her eyes were open?
Yeah. What do you want, little girl? The music is fine to let us know you're there, but you want to talk. You got your spirit box?
I do have it. I got the Necrophonic app.
That'll work. Tell her that you're turning it on so she can talk to it.
Oh. All right. Let's do. Oh, there it is.
Ask her what she wants.
All right. Can you hear that? Did you hear the Necrophonic?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put it a little bit closer.
What do you have to communicate? What?
Can you tell us what your name is?
Did I hear Flo?
Is your name Flo?
What?
I don't know. That was weird.
That was weird.
Okay, to the spirits in this room, I want to only talk to the one that's in this girl here.
Thank you.
I'd like to know what her name is. Can you tell me what her name is? Is your name Flo?
What do you have to communicate with us? What?
What's that? Hey, I have multiple items that I can use for communication. Can you tell me what your preference is? We have rods, we have a pendulum. I also have a EVP recorder. Should I turn that on? Can you tell me how old you are?
$32. I don't know if that's what I heard, but I heard 32.
Are you 32? Okay, let's do this. How many spirits are in this room with us right now? I think I heard 3.
I heard 5 and 3.
What? Can you tell me what your name is? Did you hear that whispering?
Yeah. Spirit, who's
Or something about
whispering?
a knife?
Spirit,
There's a
who is
woman.
talking to you? It is a woman. Spirit, who is talking to you? What's my name?
Hey, Spirit, I am going to put one of these balls. Lights up. Right there. Okay. If you want us to know that you're here, can you please make that ball right there light up? At any point, you can make that ball light up. Hi, Michael, by the way. Just want to say
Hello,
hi,
Michael.
Special X.
Did it just say my name?
I don't know. I was scratching, so all I heard myself doing was itching.
That's funny.
or scratching. I was itching. I had an itch.
What are the names of everybody on here, Spirit?
Can you say the name of somebody that's here with us? They could, that was kind of an open-ended question because it could have been a spirit that's here with us.
True
Here.
that. Spirit, say the names of one of the people on the panel right now.
Beat.
I heard that.
Oh my God. What the hell? Oh, fuck.
Beat.
I heard it too. It was beat straight up.
Oh. Hey, if you're not,
That's what I wanted to hear.
come on by this weekend. Oh my God. They said beat.
It did say it. It said it straight up. That could be your succubus, bro.
I know. All right. I got a date this weekend.
You got you a date for the weekend.
All right.
Hey, make sure when you wake up in the morning to chew that arm off to get away quietly.
Oh my God, beat.
Straight up.
Did you hear that?
That was. Yeah, that was.
I heard it. I know he heard it.
Wow.
It just said it again, beat. Did you not hear that?
Hey, spirits, I'm not a role model for your life. Yeah. Hey, spirits, I'm not a role model for your life.
Yeah, he smokes
Hey,
and
that spirit
drinks
wants to
on
be a role
camera.
model for yours. That's funny.
What do you want of me? What do you want of me?
Uh-oh. Now, be careful. Might want to play with your dingleberries. What?
I don't know.
That was his whole sentence,
Spirits.
but I could not say what it was.
Yeah, Spirit, can you say that again?
Right there, you hear her? He said, yeah. What?
I don't know.
Is he being a jerk?
I wouldn't doubt it. I think I do have one that doesn't like certain things that go on in here. So he does things. Hence the reason I was calling that one earlier a he, that stick figure. I kept saying
Yeah.
he was sitting on the. I have a feeling that I do have a male in here. He's pretty reserved.
His words are almost condescending.
I just heard her say, "I'm upset."
Yeah. Max, it's okay, dude. Max.
Can you tell me why you're upset? Spirit, can you tell me why you're upset? I don't know. I don't know. Is somebody here upsetting you?
Am I upsetting you?
I don't think it's you. I think
Is
it
Beat
could be
upset
me
at
and what
you?
I'm doing.
I think they're pissed off because I'm about to take their succubus away from them.
Yeah.
I'm not going nowhere.
And Beat don't care if you're mad at him. I don't care either.
I'm going to take their girls away from them.
That's right.
Okay, let's stop that and do something else real quick.
Yeah, I tried.
I am
even in
going
the spirit
to.
world.
Did you guys not realize that Mel's voice was really condescending? Could you not hear that in the tone?
He was.
He was.
Yeah, well, I'll have my bouncers
I
throw them
think-
out.
Yeah, for real. We need the mods to throw his ass out of there.
He's allowed to stay. He's only being. He only does that when there's other things going on in here. He doesn't typically act like that
Not all the time.
when. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's maybe we are asking for this doll to come out, and maybe there's something with this doll that he's not liking.
I would say something. He don't like something. Because that his tone is totally not good. The girl, she's kind of I don't know what to say about the girl. Distant.
So I got as far as like she stated she was upset. I'm upset. And she said that clear as day. As she just straight said, I'm upset. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I got a feeling that she's sad. Sad. She's a sad soul.
Well, maybe she needs to tell us why she's sad.
I think so. I think, sometimes, it takes them a little bit to get comfortable with you. And considering all this new technology that we have these days, and we don't know when these guys had passed on, but let's say it was like early 1800s and they've passed on. They don't know all this technology. They don't know what the hell we're doing. They're like, what is this? What's going on? So sometimes it takes.
You would think there'd be a mixture of enough of them for everybody to know what it is, but
exactly.
That doesn't really matter. I don't know. That was just a weird thing right there. It was really strange, that guy.
I wonder if that male is the one who took knocked the TV off the wall that day.
Maybe. I know females do this too, but when you walk into a room and there's somebody staring you down with intent, you feel this? Well, his
you can
voice
feel the
like the tension on
totally just
energy.
Hard.
They're just pissed off at me. That's all.
Well, what'd you do, B?
No. You're somebody
new,
and your name is easy to say. So with that being a little girl and them just saying beat, that was probably something simple that they could get out. It doesn't take a whole lot of energy.
I got it. Yeah. I don't know. It's just his battle voice to me was totally wrong. Totally wrong.
Yeah,
for me, it was totally wrong. You know what I'm saying, guys? If I'd have walked up to somebody like that and for life, and that old boy was giving me that kind of vibe, I'd have punched him in the face. I'm serious. I'd have punched him in the face.
You are now my new bouncer. You're hired.
Well, I mean, come on. That's just the way I see it. That's the vibe I got from him.
Right. Well, we can't punch. We can only punch air. So
Well, that depends on if I'm there with him or not. I tell the
All
ghost
I
all the
can
time,
say,
you're going to take me out. You're going to put me in your position.
well, this is the keeper. This
I
video.
come in.
I don't know. That's funny,
Yeah,
Beat.
I keep all mine. I keep all my videos, B. I don't put them down. I am who I am, and what you see on here is what you get. So I
That's
don't take
it.
them down.
That's
Yeah,
it.
well,
There you
I hope
go.
I hope Illinois doesn't take me down when I roll in.
No,
No, you
no.
see, they don't take you down. You take them down.
Well, I'm just gonna have to use my tank of a truck and just roll on through.
That's right.
You know,
Don't let the gas pedal
but
come up to a rest position. Keep it to the floor.
but I am very much looking forward to my visit in Illinois. Taking a stop,
Nice.
taking a break.
Nice.
Where are you stopping at in Illinois? I mean, are you going to be closer to
I
St.
don't
Illinois?
Louis or
know.
Chicago?
I I I don't know. Wherever wherever a sign says "Welcome to Chicago," "Welcome to Illinois," I don't think Chicago and Illinois are the same. I think Illinois is the suburbs of Chicago.
Right?
So I think I'm going to be
That's
looking
why I
for
asked
a
if you were
sign that
coming
says
in
"Welcome to
closer to
Illinois,"
St.
and then call
Louis or
Mike,
Chicago.
and I don't know wherever my GPS takes me. I never did this before. I'm going to make a
So
stop in
you just
Illinois.
don't have a set place to go. You're just kind of winging it.
No, I'm going back home to Michigan,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna renew everything, renew my whole life back home. And I haven't been back home in 16 months, so um, I'm gonna be pushing 500-600 miles a day on the road for 6 days.
At
But
least, bro.
and it's getting a lot colder out, and so I got to keep my cat nice and warm in the back of the truck, and the truck is all set. It's all mechanically been done at the auto care center, and the truck is ready to roll. Um,
Good.
and it's just getting cold, and I never traveled in the fall. When I arrived here, out here on the West Coast, it was the beginning of June. So that was like beginning of summer when I arrived here. But now I'm leaving here, and it's going into winter, and I still don't have a roof over my head in Michigan yet. But I am looking for apartments and stuff right now. Something will come up. I have plenty of money. Um, you know,
Well, that means you should be all right
money
there,
is not a
bro.
problem at all for me. I saved my money.
That's a good
I
deal.
should be okay. But the excitement is that I'm looking forward to making that stop in Illinois and meeting everybody in the flesh. Including T.
Right?
you know, um, it gives me being on hold is going to give me uh, is going to get me pumped up knowing that I'm going to be going to see friends um, in Illinois. It's going to make me want to get there quicker.
Well, that's always a nice thing, bro. And if you ever come down a little further
Forward, hope
south,
it
we
goes.
got another one here.
And we're at
Lowell, Arkansas.
Arkansas. Geez, it doesn't look like I'm gonna. It looks like I'm gonna be going through Nebraska and Iowa.
Oh yeah, you're way up north. No, I live in the
Yeah.
northwest corner of Arkansas.
Oh wow. Yeah, it looks like uh Idaho. I'll be going through Idaho, Utah, Wyoming,
Right?
okay, Nebraska, Iowa, and then Illinois, and then Illinois.
Hey, that
I'll be
Wyoming
going.
country, beautiful.
It is. It is. I went through there on my way here, and the beautiful red rocks. Actually, I went through a
Yes.
mountain, and I went through a mountain when I was
Yeah.
in Wyoming. I drove through some kind of mountain. I don't know what she's showing here. I don't know what this is. I don't know what
This
this
is
is.
the stick figures.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, look at that.
That one looked like it's trying to hump the wall. The other one over there dancing on the floor. I don't know.
He's
That is
breakdancing.
crazy though. You got two of them at once.
Yeah.
Why are they moving?
See, it looks like he's sitting on that ottoman in the back.
It
And
kind
he's
of
a
does, and
bigger
this one looks like it looks like he's climbing on something right there. What is that by the door right there?
a plant.
That's what it is.
Yep.
What is he doing in it though?
I don't know.
Is he using your
He's
plants to pee in?
Oh my,
It's
those are
like they
real
can't
spirits.
come past my door.
Right? Ask them to next time.
Yeah, it's like they can't see how he's stepping forward.
Right?
It's like he can't come back. It's like he can't pass my doorway.
That's weird.
Well, I
They
don't
can
know,
go.
but there is something about thresholds in all this stuff that they can't do this or that unless they're asked to. So maybe not.
Oh.
Well, I do have right at that doorway, right across from where that plant is, I have my Ouija board. I have my old pictures. I
Well, you
have
keep the Ouija board.
skulls. So I don't know if it's something there that they can't pass, but yeah, that's what I got, guys. Those are my spirit figures in my
Well,
doll
too,
room.
here's something crazy, girl, you're not thinking about. Whoever may have lived in that house before may have done things that you don't know about, too. I'm not saying they've
Exactly.
done anything
Exactly.
to talk to the dead or anything, but they may have done things like put a spell here or there to keep them out or keep them in. Who knows?
Right, right. Right, right, right. So,
B,
hi
what do you
Morgan.
believe
Morgan's
about the
back.
paranormal?
Beat after beat said he'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess he's heating up some more coffee.
Looks like Morgan's back.
Yay, Morgan. Woo woo.
Your mama's left armpit hair. That's funny.
I know, right? She's
Yeah.
just such a riot.
She's a good kid, though.
Yeah, she is. She really is. So yeah, I'd like to get Beat's opinion on what he thinks
Yeah, because
on
I've not heard it
the
yet myself.
paranormal.
I've not heard it yet. I know he likes to talk about the succubus, but I want to know what he really believes.
Hey Morgan, since you gave your dog a bath, you want to come over and give mine a bath?
I've got two little ones that could use it too.
I got 3 big ones and one medium-sized one.
She's got to come all the way here from where she's at. I figure $100.
Right? I'm just gonna let her hang out with me. I'm gonna hang out with her. We will give the dogs a bath. I will hang out with her.
No, I ain't giving the dogs a bath. That's what I'll be paying her for.
Actually, one of mine just got a bath, Daisy, because she decided that she wanted to roam the she wanted to roam out in the woods for a couple hours one day. And she came back. Oh my Lord, I don't know what she rolled in, but it literally smelled like poo. All
It
her
probably
big
was.
fat wrinkles on her neck. She smelled like
Zizi,
poo. I was like, yep.
Zizi about a month ago went and rolled in the cow shed across the field here.
Oh, jeez.
She's a white and brown dog. She come back all green looking.
Oh, jeez.
And
Hey, John,
yes.
you were asking about Indian dolls.
Yeah.
Can you see that back there?
Yes.
Let me.
Need some light on it, but I can see it.
Hold on. That ain't much light, but it's something. Look at my big Indian man.
Yeah, it helps. That's cool.
My
Very
whole damn
cool.
china cabinet. That whole look, I'm gonna spin you guys around. These are my dolls, guys.
You know. I'm glad you're going slow. That'd make me dizzy.
And it's me
Very
again.
Cool. Very cool.
And just think, that's not even all of them. Look.
Yeah, that's like me with my tools.
And then I also have some in the living room and in the bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds just like me with my tools. Got tools in my
Pete,
shop,
are you
tools in my car, tools in my house, tools outside, tools over there. Oh, yeah. In fact, you walk around my yard, you'll probably find some tools.
right?
Oh, Monday.
45 sixth graders at my school got food poisoning, and we all got stuck in our classroom till the end of the day. That would be horrible.
Yay. That sounds like a shitload of nothing fun.
Right, right. So,
I don't miss that stuff at all. You know this.
I don't either. We did a paranormal investigation the night before Halloween. We went to Moontown Cemetery. We did get we got some activity on the K2 meter from the one headstone. His name is William. We did get some reactions from that. I believe it was him. But I also had the name Ronnie come out on my SP7 spirit box. So, it could have been my spirit box, or it may have been my necrophonic app. I can't remember which one I used that night. But I heard the name Ronnie, plain as day. So
Ronnie?
I don't know. Yeah, Ronnie. I mean, it literally, I said, "What is your name?" And it spewed out Ronnie. Um, so I don't know if it was that guy, but when I set the K2 meter down on his headstone is when it would spike. I mean, it would literally spike to red. Um, Also, you guys, John, you missed our I was in Illinois last weekend and we did long lives. We went window nodding. You missed it. My mom peed on herself.
No, I didn't miss that. I was
Um,
there.
oh, was you there? Okay.
I was
Okay.
there. I missed the one
Oh,
the next
you
day.
missed. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I had
Okay,
a
you're right.
job
You're
come
right.
in. Yeah, I had a
Yep.
job come in I had to fix.
So, yeah. Anyway, I thought you missed it. I knew there was one day you weren't there. I wonder
Yeah,
where Robert
that day.
is today.
Who knows?
Oh my gosh. He has sent me the cutest photos or and videos of his daughter Evelyn. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, she is the cutest little thing. So, but yeah, he sent me these videos on Facebook and it is adorable. He also sent me, let me see.
We're
Let
missing
me
two
go
other
there
people
real
right now
quick.
too, I think.
Okay, my mom is not here because she had a doctor's appointment and she was going over to visit my aunt Diane
Right.
before she uh, before she had her doctor's appointment. And I believe she is maybe going to go visit um someone, the people she used to take care of.
Right.
I wonder if he would mind me sharing these with anybody. Oh no, what I wanted to share. Hold on. Hold on. Beat, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, I'm going to turn my camera off. I need to use the ladies' room. So I'm gonna have
Uh,
you two I'm gonna have you two cover for me for just a moment, okay?
well, if you're asking me for permission to go pee, go for it.
Hold the fort.
I'm going. I'm going.
Just hope she don't go in her pants.
All right.
No.
I heard that no. So, Beat, I had a question for you earlier, but you wasn't there. What do you
I'm
really believe
sorry.
about the paranormal? Do you believe
Well,
in
I tell
ghosts?
you, well, I'm a big fan of Ghost Adventures.
Me too. But that's not
I've
answering
been
my
watching
question.
Ghost. Oh well, yeah, I really believe that somebody's protecting me spiritually. They're watching out for me. They're guiding me. Um, there's something protecting me. Um, I really believe that, and sometimes I can feel the presence of that person, and where I would actually break down and cry because I would feel the presence.
I hear you.
Um, my sister passed away of a heart attack a few years ago, and my sister is noted for always protecting me since I was a little kid. Always protected me from people. She was the protector, and so she died a few years ago, and I believe her spirit is with me, and she is still protecting me.
Well, this is what I got to say. Don't ever not believe it because you'd be wrong. They're
Right?
there.
Yes, I believe it.
Well, I
Um,
mean, you could look at it in the Bible way, or you could look at it in a scientist way. Either way, energy cannot be destroyed. So your energy's always going to be here.
all exactly in the frequencies.
Yep.
I
We
believe
all
in I
vibrate our own vibrations.
right, and music has a lot of uh, frequencies and vibrations and tones,
Yeah.
and
Oh, trust me, I get this 110%. Uh, you know, the best frequency for the mind is 5 megahertz.
oh, really? I believe that we're living in a frequency of 432,
Right now, I believe that.
according to Tesla.
Yeah. Well, that's funny because that what you just said in 5 megahertz, there's not much of a damn difference there in frequency range.
Well, yeah, I guess according to a Tesla, 430 or 432 is the frequency that we live by.
Yep. Which would make sense because 5 megahertz or anything above would probably affect you.
Correct. Yeah.
They know, like Stonehenge, for instance, if you go into Stonehenge and you bring in like rhythmic drumming, it literally pushes that rhythmic drumming up to 5 megahertz,
Right.
which would put you in a state of, you know what I mean, like being really super high, I guess.
Euphoria.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good word for it. Yes. And that's one of the reasons why I think humanity loves music so much.
Right. I live and breathe music every day.
Yes, sir. I love music myself, my man.
Music guides me. I never listened to. I started playing guitar when I was 6 years old. I got my first electric guitar, and I started.
Right.
I was listening to Jimi Hendrix and the Who and Moody Blues
Yeah.
and Matahupo, and at 6 years old.
Yeah.
And since I picked up that electric guitar, I've been full of electricity. Like it just as I grew older, I felt I don't know
Yeah. No, I get you. No, I'm
it.
see my thing is my family's been like that. They're all musically talented and instrumentally talented and all that. Me, I got mechanical. That's what I got. So I got a mechanical engineer when I was 18.
Right.
So, but now that
Wow.
doesn't mean I don't love music.
You're right. My I remember my well, I don't remember, but one of my uncles, not my uncle, somebody in the family was a saxophone player in a big band in like the 30s or 40s. He would the a big band.
Right.
I think or he was a bass player or something, but I guess his big band was traveled across all around the country, and that was back in the probably the 30s and 40s,
Right.
and I've seen pictures that my grandma that my grandma had. She showed me pictures of a relative that was in a big band. You know,
Right. My
um,
old man,
but
he became a drum major in school and moved on up there and got into some big band stuff like that around his area in New Jersey and stuff. Um, then he learned how to play the piano, the guitar, and a bunch of other stuff. But then he
nice.
became a sound engineer, and that's what
Wow.
he did for like, I don't know, probably 40 some odd years. He was one of the fellas that was in the sound booth at the concert. What do they call that concert? Back in the 60s when they did that big concert, he was there.
Woodstock.
Woodstock, thank you. Yeah, he was there.
Shit, everybody was there.
Well, he was up in the sound booth. He was doing all the sound engineering stuff.
Sounds,
He
yes.
run
He was working the boards.
Yes, he was a sound engineer, and in Houston he run a recording studio called East Side Recording. A lot of the records and stuff like that from the old days are from there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so if you look at a lot of the old records, you might find East Side Studios. That'd be his.
Well, I am from the east side.
Yeah. Well, this would be
We
the
got,
east side of Houston.
well, we got we got Motown, in
Right.
Detroit. We got
Right.
Motown, you know, Hitsville, USA.
Sure is.
Michael Jackson and Supremes and all these
Sure.
big band, all these big artists comes out of Detroit.
A lot of them, yes.
So I was born in.
My mom and dad had a band when I was younger too. They called it Nighttime Magic. They played a whole genre of music. It just wasn't one thing. We traveled all over the country doing this for, I don't know, like 10 years. It was fun, a heck of a lot of fun. But then just one day, I guess they just got hold of it and they quit, and that was the end of it.
Well, had a nice journey.
It was a lot of nice journeys out of it. A lot of nice journeys.
Nice.
There was a lot of bad times too, but nothing to worry about. That's the way I'm going to say it.
Right. Well,
Okay.
being in a band and an artist back in those days was a little easier than today's technology and everything. It was a little more simple to go on the road back then in the 40s and 50s and 60s, 70s, even the 70s a little. But as technology grew, it got much more technical, more detailed in touring, and
Right.
it just. But
Well, I think
for some bands,
touring
like.
nowadays is a real problem.
But I tell you that if you're like a hard rock band like Guns N' Roses or AC/DC or Megadeth or Metallica,
Right.
it's going to take 4 years off your life. Just
Sure.
touring. 1 year of
Sure.
touring will take 1 year will take 4 years off your life with these
Oh,
kind of bands that I mentioned.
yeah. Well, I mean, look at the band that they had. We toured the country for 10 years.
Right.
So that takes a lot out of you. It takes a lot off your life.
It does. It takes a lot of energy.
Yeah, it does. Even when you're not really involved, you're just there.
And and of course you got to eat well while you're on the road. You got to eat healthy.
I don't think we did, honestly.
Well,
I think where we found ourselves a place to eat, that's where we ate.
Well, there's some bands out there right now that literally have their catering. They have catering delivered to their room, their dressing room, and the food is extremely healthy, like salads uh, and water and fruit and vegetables and some of these bands out here right now are eating that way, and
All right, good.
they prefer to eat that way and stay healthy because you got to be in some kind of shape to be on stage.
Let me tell you something. Being up on the stage in front of those hot lights is a workout.
It is, and I've been there many times. Those,
I've sat in front of them lights myself. It is a workout.
yeah, and they're like 750 degrees.
At least. And it's beaming down on you.
Yes, and you're sweating to death up there.
Oh my goodness, yeah. One of the things that I did do, because I wasn't part of the band, but I was part of everything, so I helped set up everything.
Right, you were a roadie.
Yeah, you could say that. I was the son of the. What was that? Who said that?
Crazy girl.
Nothing.
Oh.
I didn't understand you.
It wasn't me. My phone went off.
Oh, that's what.
Oh, that
Okay.
was one of those succubus
that
asking me
was.
for my number. It was just one of those succubus asking me for my number.
Yeah, just give it to her and let
It
her come
was.
on.
It was a song by Pink.
Ah, okay. Well, you can put that back on there. They may not like you for that.
No, it's Pink and her daughter Willow.
I like Pink myself. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, she is. Her's
You know,
my role model. One day I want to
Yeah.
grow up to be Pink.
Yeah.
I really
So,
don't
do you
have too
guys
much.
remember in our last live on Michael's and Michael's and mine? It was last Sunday morning when we were
Right.
multi live streaming together.
Right.
We were talking about what real angels look like, what they were saying about the angels, the real biblical angels. Okay.
Correct.
What I wanted to do was Robert shared that link with me that he wanted me to show you.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play that video and then we're gonna discuss about these angels.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, can I send a message out real quick?
Yes.
Crystal, if you're hearing this, tell your mother to get back down here. Damn it. Thank you.
Crystal, if you're watching this, hello, sweetheart. You could just stop in and say hello.
Yes,
Hi.
Lenny Butt, you could definitely do that.
And give that baby a hug and a kiss from me.
He's starting to say mama.
Aw, how sweet. All right, I'm going to share this link. And then I'm going to share the link too.
Okay.
Let me get here. And
if you hear some coughing, don't pay attention.
Okay.
It's not COVID.
Angels.
Gotcha.
If you haven't touched the Bible, you probably have an idea on what they look like. They're those elegant, heavenly beings with long white robes, swan-like wings, and perhaps a halo on top for good measure. We also know what angel babies or cherubs look like. Those small, chubby, cute infants clasping a bow and arrow. The kind of thing you might see on a Valentine's Day card. Except, well, that's not what angels actually look like. Not according to the Bible. These are biblically accurate angels. These horrifying abominations are more suited to an H.P. Lovecraft novel, not really the Bible. So what are these things? Why do they look this way? And how have we got angels so wrong? Okay, so angels come from the Old Testament, the first half of the Bible for Christians, or the whole Bible, known as the Tanakh, for Jews. The Old Testament was written down in modern-day Israel and Palestine from about the 6th century BCE to the 3rd century BCE. Although many scholars believe the biblical stories themselves are much older, We get the word angel from the Greek angelos, originally from the Hebrew word malach, which roughly translates to messenger. These messengers appear in the Old Testament a number of times. They carry God's messages from heaven and earth, and sometimes act on his behalf. For example, you might recognize the angel of death in the Passover story that slaughtered all the first sons of the Egyptians. Or perhaps the angel that struck 70,000 Israelites to death, and the angel that single-handedly killed 185,000 Assyrian soldiers in one night. When they appear in the Bible, they are described as having wings. In fact, they look like any ordinary person. In the later biblical texts, such as Daniel, some even get names: Gabriel, Raphael, and Michael. Okay, this all sounds familiar, but they're not quite the nightmare material, freak abominations we saw before. The angels, known as malach, are not the only heavenly beings in the Bible. There's a hierarchy of them, and depending on who you ask, your classic humanoid angels are actually pretty far down the ladder. In the Middle Ages, a Jewish scholar known as Maimonides drew up a hierarchy of angels. And if you look here, your classic humanoid angels, the malach, are pretty low down, but not quite as low as cherubim. Forget those chubby-winged angels. According to the Bible, cherubim are animal-human hybrids. The first time we see them is in the book of Genesis, right after Adam and Eve have been kicked out of the garden. Their job is to guard the Garden of Eden from mankind. Our best description of cherubim comes from the book of Ezekiel. It opens with the prophet experiencing a profound vision. In his vision, Ezekiel describes them as living creatures, but they're later revealed in chapter 10 as cherubim. His account is as follows. In the middle of it was something like 4 living creatures. This was their appearance. They were of human form. Each had 4 faces, and each of them had 4 wings. Their legs were straight, and their soles of their feet were like the sole of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like burnished bronze. Under their wings, on their 4 sides, they had human hands, and the 4 had their faces and their wings thus. Their wings touched one another. Each of them moved straight ahead, without turning as they moved. As for the appearance of their faces, the 4 had the face of a human being, the face of a lion on their right side, the face of an ox on their left side, and the face of an eagle. Such were their faces. Their wings were spread out above. Each creature had 2 wings, each of which touched the wing of another, while 2 covered their bodies. Each moved straight ahead. Wherever the spirit would go, they went. Without turning as they went. In the middle of the living creatures, there was something that looked like burning coals of fire, like torches moving to and fro among the living creatures. The fire was bright, and lightning issued from the fire. The living creatures darted to and fro, like a flash of lightning. The cherubim don't look like your average angel. Instead, they look more like the mythical beasts in ancient Mesopotamia. Especially the Babylonian Iyamasu, which is the wings of an eagle, the body of a lion, and the head of a king. These would act as guardians to sacred places like temples, or the palace, or city walls, and performed a similar role to the biblical cherubim. They look similar to their Egyptian cousin, the Sphinx, or the Hittite griffin. Many believe that these biblical angels were descendants of these mythological creatures from Mesopotamia. There would have been a lot of cultural exchange, and the same sorts of mythical creatures would crop up across these regions. Cherubim in later Christianity may have been imported from Greek and Roman myths, borrowing from the shapes of Cupid or Pluto.
Freedom is a fragile thing.
Okay. So at this point, while the commercial's playing, what do you think?
Well, I think it's a good subject to bring up because we've been told our whole lives that angels are beautiful. Even the Bible says it. Even God says it himself, his angels are beautiful.
Exactly.
So our interpretation of an angel is a beautiful thing now. We're seeing what they really are.
Right.
But are they beautiful to you?
I don't think beautiful necessarily has to mean what you consider what you look like.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
That was quick, crazy girl.
Yeah, it doesn't. beautiful doesn't have to be what you look like. It could be who you actually are. You know, your
That's
heart,
correct.
what
Thank you.
the humanity you show to others.
Beautiful
You know,
inside.
just the
Right.
exactly all. I believe that it comes from within. I
There you
think
go.
that if you spew out beauty from within, it shows on you. Physically, it shows on you.
That's right, it does.
So, all right. Let's finish this thing.
For this, we get these guys, seraphim.
They have six
They have
wings,
6
two
wings,
used for
2
flying,
used for
and the
flying,
other pair for
and the other
covering the
pair for
angel's
covering the
face,
angel's face,
and the third pair
and the
for
third
covering the
pair for
angel's
covering the
feet.
angel's feet.
They're described
They're
in the book
described
of
in the book of
Isaiah
Isaiah
as follows. Seraphs were in
Seraphs were in
attendance above him.
him.
Each had
Each had
6
6
wings.
wings.
With two they covered their faces, and with two they covered their feet, and with two
And
they
with 2 they
flew.
flew.
And one called
And
the
one
other and
called
said,
the other and said,
Holy,
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 holy is the Lord of hosts. And the
And the
whole
whole
earth is full of his glory. In medieval
In medieval
Christian
Christian theology,
seraphim is the highest choir of the angelic hierarchy. They are the caretakers of God's throne. Again, continuously singing, Holy, holy, holy,
holy,
all day,
every
every day.
day.
So, seraphim, their name
seraphim,
comes from the
their
word
name comes
seraph,
from the word
to burn.
seraph, to
So
burn.
seraphim may mean
So
something
seraphim
like
may mean
the
something
burning
like
ones.
the burning ones.
Okay, well, where do they come from?
Where do they come from?
Going further into
Going further
seraphim's
into
name
seraphim's
reveals
name
its
reveals
origins.
its origins.
The Hebrew
The
word
Hebrew word
for a venomous serpent of the desert is saraph. In
In
ancient
ancient
Egypt,
Egypt,
the
Yeah.
cobra was often referred to as the flaming one, an image of which, called Uraeus, was worn by the Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
Thus,
Thus,
saraph may be the
saraph
Hebrew
may
term
be the
for
Hebrew term
cobra,
for cobra.
and perhaps
And
where our
perhaps
seraphim get their winged appearance from. Now we're getting to the strangest beings in the Bible, the Ophanim, or simply known as the wheels. They're a pair of interlocking gold wheels with eyes around the outside, and they hover and float in the sky. In the same vision as before, Ezekiel describes them alongside the cherubim. Quote, As I looked at the living creatures, I saw a wheel on the earth beside the living creatures, one for each of the 4 of them. As for the appearance of the wheels and their construction, their appearance was like the gleaming of beryl, and the 4 had the same form, their construction being something like a wheel within a wheel. When they moved in any of the 4 directions without veering as they moved. Their rims were tall and awesome, for the rims of all 4 were full of eyes all around.
Exactly.
When the living creatures moved,
the wheels
Wheels
moved
in
beside them.
the sky keep
And
on
when the
turning.
and when the living creatures rose from the
Yep.
earth,
the
the wheels rose.
Wherever the spirit would
Wherever the
go,
spirit
they
would go,
went,
they
and the
went,
wheels
and the wheels
rose along with them.
them.
For the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. The wheels are beings who are meant to carry God's throne, making them some of the holiest and certainly the strangest beings in the Bible. Where do these
Where do
wheels
these
come from?
come from?
Well, no one really knows this one.
this one.
Conspiracy theorists
Conspiracy
believe that
theorists
Ezekiel
believe
is
that
describing
Ezekiel is
UFO,
describing UFO, due to its strange shape and movement,
or perhaps seeing that this all
seeing that
takes
this all
place in a trippy vision.
vision.
What, John?
I said it's a mechanical machine that they didn't understand.
So you think it was aliens? Pull
No,
out
you
the
can call them aliens or angels or whatever you want.
Yeah,
I just think
true.
this part of it's just technology that they don't understand. They have no reason to understand what it is. If we took a fighter jet today and put it back in them times, would they know what to do with it? Probably not.
Right. Right.
Or would they know what to call it? Probably not. So they would use things as references like birds and dragons and stuff like that to explain what they're seeing.
Right.
That is true too.
So are they seeing a mechanical machine they don't understand? Or are they actually seeing a living creature that none of us are going to understand ever?
Right.
Because, I mean, look at the picture there. Does that look like a living machine to you?
No.
Looks like a machine, right?
Does it to anybody else look like a living machine or a living creature
entity?
or whatever?
Yeah, if you keep playing it, it'll describe it more actually, because there's a guy that's like a creature in the center of it, and they talk about how it travels straight up, sideways, and the person in the center follows it as it moves. But it's very, it's weird. It's fucking weird, man. I swear, most of that shit that they came out with.
Well, to me, this would be a machine that is able to harness gravity, which would be anti-grav, and any being that's in the middle of this bubble would be safe from anything it does or anything outside that bubble.
Yeah, a lot of UFO people think that that's what this was talking about, was
Yes,
a UFO for sure.
for sure. If you really go back and look at our Bible and look where it come from, the Quran itself talks about the mother ship coming back here someday and taking us all home. Now, why would this book use the word ship in traveling through space when there's not supposed to be anything known like that?
Yeah, it's all there's a lot of, I guess, I don't know. There's a lot of universities and stuff that have teachers that very, very good scholars and such that teach about the discrepancies of the biblical stuff, like
Yes.
like how there's been 300 and something thousand different modifications to the Bible, the New Testament, which we don't even have the original text to, and it's just bizarre that people will blindly follow this stuff, man. Like it just blows my mind. Like
hallelujah. I mean, that's the way I see it too. There's a lot of this stuff that people want to wholeheartedly believe in, but it's all speculative and it don't really mean anything.
Yeah, like I remember I was watching this one guy about consciousness. Like I've been kind of diving into this consciousness stuff, like the God consciousness, and like there's different levels, there's different tiers of consciousness that you can reach for yourself just as a person. And it's essentially just reaching God as yourself, not me and like I created everything, not like that at all. It's just you are, it's bizarre stuff. There's a guy named Hagen, a philosopher, that talks about a lot of this stuff. It's really interesting. But anyways, they describe the Trinity as kind of funny, where like the holy, like how Christians and stuff, they like to tell pagans and all these other religions, like, oh, you're clearly possessed if you're able to do, or you're doing witchcraft and all, so you're possessed and yada yada yada. But it's like when you look at the basis of most of these religions, they have the Holy Spirit and the Father, whatever, all the Trinity, the three Trinities, right? And it's like when the first stage is like when you accept the Holy Spirit into you. What do you think you're doing? It's like you're accepting a spirit into you. Like, I mean, that's kind of like a common possession. Yet they're very critical about anybody else that's not following what they believe in. Is in their, you know what I mean? And then they drink the wine as the blood, and then eat the bread is the flesh. Like, what the fuck? That is some fucking dark shit, man. Like, I don't care what anybody tells me. Like, that is some
It is rather dark, but that's the way people think back in them days. That's why it's all there. People today don't think like that. So a new Bible, if it would ever be written, would not have any of this in it.
Yeah, I don't know. My girlfriend's mother is into this fucking crazy cult. Like, I know it's a cult. It's called the fucking Lord's Recovery, and it was started by a dude in China named Witness Lee and Witness Nee. Absolutely bizarre, weird. They use the same Bible, but they convert their meanings of everything, obviously, like they all do. Sit there and talk about the end of the world constantly, classic cult shit. And they're very judgmental. Like,
sure they are.
And it's that's the shit that I hate. I hate that. You shouldn't be so judgmental. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We hold on. We talk about people all the time on their religion and stuff. And look what Christianity does. If you don't believe in what I'm telling you, I'll hurt you.
Yeah, it's been the basis of how many murders and deaths and shit. Even the angels have killed, 1,000 times out of whatever the devil in their Bible has killed. It just doesn't make sense.
The Bible is all about one big war between good and evil.
Yeah.
And it's been going on forever.
Yeah, just like I told Crazy the first time when I first met everybody, or her brother, mom, and stuff. Like, like I was just saying, like that it's hilarious watching these live streams of people doing paranormal stuff, and they'll have these gateway devices or whatever, and they'll hear devil and spirit and possession and Jesus and heaven and blah 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 blah, and then they're just like, "Oh, do you need prayer? Do you want me to pray for you?" And it's like, why the like, come on, man, like that shit just drives me nuts. I can't stand that. Like, who are you, and what is your what the fuck is that gonna do? Like that shit just drives me mad. I get so annoyed with that, with paranormal research people that do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, some of it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't do that, do I?
No,
I hope not. I only saw like 15 minutes of one of your shows, and I was like, damn it, I missed the whole thing. And I'm like, I hope this is not another one of these
please
Bible
don't go that way.
Yeah.
First of all, I won't have a discussion with anybody about religion. My belief is my belief, and whatever you believe, I'm
First
good
of all,
with,
I
as long
don't
as it
believe in
makes you a better
religion.
person.
I believe in Him.
Yeah, higher power for sure.
Yeah, that's me. I believe in a higher power, but I just, John, are you getting a call, or B, you getting a call?
That's
So
not me.
That's the beat.
Beat's giving us a beat.
Yep, beat after beat.
Okay, I muted him for a moment.
Beat
Just for a
got
moment.
muted.
Anyway, it's basically, for me, I think if it makes you a better person, then please go for whatever it is that you believe
Yes,
in
ma'am.
and keep believing in it, because
Yes, and that's all about having faith.
We need better people in this world. Look at what it's
That ain't
coming
no lie.
to.
That ain't no lie,
We
girl.
need
No lie.
better people for our children, our grandchildren. We need those better people. We need our children to be better people than what's
Yes,
coming out
ma'am.
of this now.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I don't know. I'm just the type that I have a heart bigger than me, and I don't have a problem with sharing it. You know, people may stab me in it, but ain't gonna make a difference.
Well,
I am
people
who
have
I
a hard
am.
time thinking me is a good guy just by simply the way I look.
Oh yeah, I can't wear a tank top with my hair put up because people give me looks, and then next thing you know, it's like, hey, are you a devil worshiper? First of all, what I worship is none of your goddamn business unless I'm shoving it down your throat like a Jehovah Witness. Okay.
No kidding, right?
God, those people, man.
Don't talk to me about religion, and I won't talk to you about politics. How's that?
I like the other ones that come around there. They don't believe in the Bible. They have their own beliefs. I like those people too. They'll come around and tell you all about it.
Yeah, you don't have any text.
I do have my limit. I do have my limit with the Bible. It is man written. And after all these years, do you not think that this human living man now is not throwing in this, and this to throw in their objective, put in something
Sure.
to...
That's been one of the biggest problems throughout history. We've talked about this on other shows where people get a certain piece of information and pass it down, and the next thing you know, that little bitty piece of information that you put out there is now blown way out of proportion, and it's only been told 3 times.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's so true, because the university guy I watched about this talk, it was like a 3-hour presentation about this, like all the evidence they have and everything. They talk about, he was saying that just changing like 2 words in a paragraph or a phrase is so life changing to people that follow this shit. Like you could change the
my God.
smallest thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1, 2 little
That's like
words
as
can
far as
totally mess it all up.
that's far as sending a text. Some people take it out of context. When, it's just, I mean, come on. It's a man-written book. If I send you a book from Doctor Who, green eggs and ham, are you gonna believe that is legit, man? That's true life.
Some people
I mean, I can go in there and
think
make
that's
green eggs and
legit.
ham. I know how to do it. I used to
Some
make it
people
for my
would
kids
live
when
by
they were
that
babies.
110%.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
it's crazy.
Some
So
people
let's
would
get
live
back
by
into the video.
shit if somebody could prevent or prove it to them that it's worthy. They would worship that
For
shit.
instance, okay, that's for instance, okay. I know that because I just started my channel, I don't have a ton of haters. I maybe have 1, maybe 2, but nobody ever gets out there and talks bad about me because I am irrelevant at this point, okay?
That's not true. You are not irrelevant.
Well, I'm irrelevant to YouTube. Which I could care
You
less.
just said
I'm
it, not
irrelevant to me,
YouTube, but YouTube.
and I'm irrelevant to you guys. I hope, I think, I feel like it.
You are
You
very
guys are
relevant to
here,
me.
so
Well, I mean,
Right,
we're here to
but-
be talking, so it's. I think it's relevant. I think it is relevant.
It is
You're
very
relevant.
relevant.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
right. So, but there's a lot of people that out
And
there
I'm gonna tell you
hating
something. I've told you this
on
before. I don't get online and do this with nobody else. Nobody.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people out there hating on people like me that do what I do.
And I look at them
the
as
only
being
difference
jealous because they don't have it. Ha ha.
Right. And my thing is you know what? I may not be your cup of tea. I am somewhat of an
Well, go to the
acquired
next one.
taste. But instead of getting on my platform and being disrespectful to me and disrespectful to my subs, or going on another channel talking horrible about me, what good is that doing? All you're doing is bringing attention to my channel, which brings people
That's
over.
right. So let them keep on talking.
Right. So if you really want to not do anything for this channel because you don't like them, then don't do anything. That means don't badmouth, don't get on someone's platform and bash them. Just don't deal with them. You know what I mean? Just don't
Here's what
deal
I
with
say.
them.
Don't be judgmental because you might be the one being judged next time.
But what I'm getting at in regards to this being relevant to what our discussion was, that no matter what you believe in regards to religion, politics, anything like that, you're gonna have those people
Sure.
that are the naysayers, that are going to point fingers, that are going to be better than you because they're religious. You know what? Like I said, as far as that, I don't care what your religion is, as long as you're a better person. And if you feel it makes you a better person, then please continue.
By
Now,
all means.
with that being said,
Come on now.
so I opened up the baby gate, guys. Sorry. So the dogs have been running in and out, in and out. So what I'm going to do is get them back in the other room, and we're going to finish this video. How's that?
Okay. Sound good.
I want to hear more of this video.
Well, it'll help you understand what you're seeing.
Jeez. Okay, so one thing I'm going to have to do is every time I go live is basically shut my damn phone off.
Yeah, I noticed there was when you're playing the video, there was a lot of echo. So when you play it, I would mute everybody.
Yeah, mute everybody.
Okay, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mute. Mute. You're already good. I guess I can mute myself, right? And the video will still play.
Is it coming through your speakers or how is it playing? Does it? I don't know. If it's coming through your speakers, I don't know. You just have to try it.
And the wheels rose along with them. For the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. The wheels are beings who are meant to carry God's
Can
throne,
you hear it?
making them some of the holiest and certainly the strangest beings in the Bible. Where do these wheels come from? Well, no one really knows this one. Conspiracy theorists believe that Ezekiel is describing UFO due to its strange shape and movement. Or, perhaps, seeing that this all takes place in a trippy vision, it could be the product of the prophet ingesting a psychedelic plant. More grounded scholars interpret the wheels metaphorically, a stand-in for God's unknowability or some other, often quite elaborate interpretation. But ultimately, no one really knows much more about the wheels. They're never mentioned anywhere else. There is some confusion about whether these eldritch abominations, known as cherubim, seraphim, or ophanim, are really actually angels. Perhaps heavenly being is a better description of them. Whatever it may be, the Bible's view of heaven is not the exclusive domain of these beautiful winged humanoids. If heaven is in fact real, you'll likely be spending a literal eternity alongside these winged monstrosities instead. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of this video. I enjoyed this one about angels and their creepy origins. If you want more, like, comment, but most of all subscribe to this channel.
Pretty cool stuff.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really
pretty
cool.
cool. Let me unmute.
I like that part at the end there about the psychedelic plant.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100% like the burning bush and shit. Probably some
Yeah.
fucking
That was
getting
not
high
what
as
I
balls.
was expecting to hear. I can remember many nights getting
Something's
that
going
way.
off. What is that noise, guys? Oh, wait. What is it? Oh, shoot. Hold on.
I hear like a video game or
Probably
something.
playing a video that probably auto playing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, guys, that was me. I thought I stopped playing that video, but it was still going, and it was an advertisement for a game. I was like, holy crap, what happened?
Oh shit!
Oh, that's
Gotcha.
Oh.
All I seen was John's thing flashing, and I thought, oh shit, he's got something going on. What's he doing?
Just running my mouth.
That sounds like a big
Beats
vicious
up there.
dog.
Oh, he's big old
Beats
nasty
up there.
thing.
And
here.
Beats over here being nice and quiet.
That's okay. Quiet is good.
So
Pretty good.
So what's your opinion,
Oh.
guys?
Oh. I knew it was a little dog. I could tell by his bark. I could tell he was just a little tiny guy.
Yeah. Yeah, his name is Mad Max.
That's a great name.
He's even got one eye.
Oh, it must be pretty old. Or he must be pretty
He's 7.
old. That's not too. That's not old at all.
Nah, not for them. They can live to be 20 years old.
Yeah, there's small dogs live a long time. So a lot of them, anyways. Not like wiener. I mean, wiener dogs can live pretty long, but their poor
Oh.
backs. You know, they get such bad back problems.
Nah, this little dude's pretty damn
Hey, I
healthy
have
besides being 7.
I
You
have
could
a
hear
basset hound I have a basset hound beagle mix that was supposed to be a full-blooded basset hound. And I call her my bagel. But she looks like a
Right.
wiener dog with a big fat neck and long ears.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's a weenie.
And she's hyper as shit. She gets that from being a
Max.
beagle.
Will you
Yeah.
quit it? Have you ever seen a Chiweenie?
Oh God.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're damn cool, man.
Oh, Jennifer,
It's a weenie dog with the temperament of a Chihuahua.
my girlfriend's dog is a Cocker Spaniel, Jack Russell, or not a
Oh,
Cocker
wow.
Spaniel Jack Russell. Sorry,
I love
I messed that up. It's a wiener. It's a Dachshund Jack Russell. It's a really cute dog, but this poor dog does not get out much, and because of his breed of the Jack Russell Terriers, if you don't expel their energy in some way all the time, every damn day, they become very aggressive. They don't listen. He is the worst. He's a good
That's
dog and he'll
easy.
learn, but he needs to be better taken care of.
That's my ZZ. I don't know what she is, but she looks like a Jack Russell Terrier, but she's got a mohawk.
Oh my God,
Seen
that's
one
so
with a
awesome.
mohawk?
Oh my God.
She is cool as shit. I wish she was in here.
I love it.
I mean, it goes all the way down to the middle of her front, shoulders.
This is Loki, my boxer. This is Loki.
What's
Oh,
up,
yeah.
Loki? He's like, where's that come from?
We'll mess that dude up. Say something.
Yeah, he's like, keep talking.
He is.
What's going on?
He's my protector. Okay, Loki, get down.
Loki.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Daisy.
He's like, I'm
No,
going to eat
Loki.
somebody.
Come here, Daisy. Come here. Come here. This is Daisy, the Basset Beagle.
Oh wow. Holy
Look how
cow.
long
She's
she
long
is.
and holy cow.
Dang.
She-
There's a whole lot of
Look
love
at her
right
legs.
I love that so much. The little tiny
Me
stumpy
too.
legs.
there. Yeah.
Has
Beautiful little
little
dog.
bitty legs. Come here, baby.
Go
How'd
And
she do in the
this is my
snow?
10-year-old.
Shoulder.
Now she dive bombs through it. This is my chocolate lab, my 10-year-old chocolate lab.
Oh, I
You
love
can
those dogs.
tell.
Those
She
dogs are
is-
like great.
She's a good dog.
She
I
is
can tell you that right now.
way-
Yeah. Yep. I have cousins that always have a chocolate lab, and they always get the same kind of black, the dark, the chocolate lab, and
Yeah.
and
then the
they
white snout.
always such good dogs. They are such good dogs, like a German,
They're awesome
golden
dogs.
retriever, a German shepherd. They're good dogs too.
I think all
Now,
dogs
I'll
are
show
good.
you the baby.
Yeah.
Lucy, come here, Lucy.
Even
I'm
the
not a
ones
big-
She's
black
bothering
people, they're all
the cat
good
right
too.
now.
I'm not a big Dotson
Lucy.
fan, but I don't mind the mixes. But I'm not a big Dotson fan. I had a Dotson when I was younger, and it was.
Come here, Lucy. You.
I said that about Chihuahuas. Now I have them.
This is Lucy, my female boxer.
Oh, Lucy, what are you doing, Lucy?
If I can hold her foot on her.
I know she's like.
I can get so many
She
dogs to
likes
howl.
to
Like
comb her hair.
I love making dogs howl. It's so fun. Hey,
Hi, B.
B.
You see the mohawk?
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's like a perfect line.
It is.
oh. Crazy.
That's so cute.
She's beautiful though.
Yeah.
She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
my dog. Here's my dog.
Hold on.
Hey, put the dog. What
Here's
the
my
heck is
dog.
that?
I
That's a
see.
cat.
Oh
I've had
my
her for
gosh.
10 years.
We just
I've
pulled
had
her.
her for
She
10
got a
years.
cat.
Wow.
She's a Maine
We've got
Coon.
4 beat.
She's a Maine Coon. I've had her for 10 years.
She's beautiful.
I've had her. Her name is Maria.
Hello, Maria.
She's camera. She knows she's on camera.
That's why she's looking at Dad, not the camera.
Right.
Like, there ain't going on there.
Here's my little dog.
I miss my bird. I had a bird. I actually saved a bird when it was a little baby, and it had fallen out of its nest, and we didn't even know what kind of bird it was. It didn't have feathers or anything yet. and the nest was so high up, and it wasn't a fledgling or anything like that, so the mother wasn't going to feed it. And my girlfriend was like, "We got to take this home," and I'm like, "No, just put it back. Like, I can't do this. So this is crazy. What are you talking about? I don't know what I'm doing." She said, "No, it's okay." I'm like, "Fuck!" And so then I just fell in love with this bird. Like, it turned out to be a house sparrow, but it would listen to my commands. It would fly onto my shoulder, and when I would go outside, he flew out to me one time. Was the scariest time ever. He flew out when the door was open onto my shoulder when we were standing outside, and he never left my shoulder. He didn't even care. He's like, "I don't care. Like, you're my guy,"
He was happy.
But I unfortunately he passed away because I was down on the ground working on a computer, and he was always by me 24/7, always. And he was right under my arm, and I used my arms to get up off the floor, and he was like under this, and I guess I crushed him, and I couldn't find him, and he was over like breathing, and stuff was coming out of his mouth and stuff. I cried. So, oh my God, that was he was almost a year old. I missed that little guy so much. But instead, what I ended up doing to try to mend my pain and stuff like that was I basically started a bird sanctuary outside because there's a ton of house sparrows. Most people hate house sparrows because they're like, "Oh, they're invasive, yada, yada." It's like, dude, we brought them over. We brought them here. We did this to ourselves. You can't kill them. You shouldn't be able to kill them. It's legal to kill house sparrows however you want because they're considered pests. And that drives me nuts. So I've got 6 bird houses outside my window here that I built. One that's a 3 bird house all in one, has like real shingles on the top and stuff. It's cool. And then I've got like 4 bird feeders out there. I've got a bird bath out there with a heater in it so that during the winter when it freezes up, they'll still be able to get their water. And they've already had so many babies already, like literally 10 minutes of putting the birdhouses up, and I had sparrows that were building their nests inside of it. So it just makes me feel good. It really helped me recover being able to watch all these wild sparrows. But
Hey, Pete.
Love the hair.
My 10-year-old kid, and he loves my hair. I don't know what it is, but he loves to get up in my hair. And he can't sleep in bed at night with me because when I go to lay down, I'll pull my hair back. Oh, he slobbered in my hair.
That's funny.
Little snot.
Anyway,
It's just a little love left over.
he likes to slobber. I don't know what it is, but he slobbers in my hair. But I'll pull my hair back to lay down.
Now, girl, if he turns around and puts that tail up, you better run.
But he
I have to
thinks
watch
he's
the
a dog.
neighbors.
No, they
watching.
sing.
Go
what's that?
ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I was
Hello?
just saying, I have to watch my neighbors all the time because they don't take care of their cats. They let them roam free. And if anybody knows anything about cats, with bird people really know about cats because they are the number one killer of birds. They kill 3.7 billion birds a year in the U.S. And they do it for fun,
My cat's an indoor cat.
And that's the right way to be.
She's an indoor cat. She don't know what the outside world is.
And that's how I wish most people were like. They don't, because they don't understand that the cats are very destructive to the environment with small rodents and things that aren't bad, but birds are the.
I hate to say this, but if you live in the country,
oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you use them all the time for the rat control.
Yep.
I grew up in a town of 300 people. All my family were farmers and all that stuff. So I mean, yeah, I get that, but I'd probably still have a different view on it now that I enjoy the wild birds more.
If they get,
I'm going to show you guys somebody. I gotta get him though, so I'm going to let you guys talk while I get him. But I'm going to introduce you guys to somebody. So I'll be right back.
But
if he doesn't
if the
here
cats get
first.
too numerous, that's funny. Knock it off. God. I love her.
God, all those dolls, man. I remember saying something about her collection of dolls.
Man, you want to talk about numerous dolls. I don't know how she can sleep in that house with all them eyes looking at you.
I know, right? And I'm thinking the same shit.
That would freak me out so bad.
Did I
I'd
see
have to
something?
leave.
Oh God, it's a full person.
Man, it makes me feel uncomfortable when I think somebody, just one person, staring at me.
I'll wake
Let
up.
alone a freaking couple of hundred. It's like, damn.
Oh man, yeah, that shit's wild, man. I couldn't do it.
You know what's really messing with me? If I want to get down and dirty, I got eyeballs staring at me.
You just look back at, oh yeah, Susie, you like that? What about
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I can see how Susie would react to that shit. Next thing I know, I'd be haunted.
Oh man.
No thanks, no dolls.
Yeah, hey, a lot of girls like dolls, so.
Oh, I know. My wife does too. But I don't let her keep them all over the house.
Get it. Oh God.
Look at there.
Hi, stupid.
Oh, wow.
Hi, stupid.
Is he calling her Parrot?
Oh.
He has a green cheek on your. Hi, stupid.
Ah. We had a call her Parrot when I was little, and a cockatiel. The cockatiel was mean as hell. Oh, you couldn't feed him or nothing. You took your hand in there, he'd bite your ass.
Oh God, that's the worst, man. The
Serious.
big
And he would jump out down off his branch just to bite you. You'd let him out, he'd run up your shoulder and put a bite in your ear.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Give you a nice piercing.
Yeah,
Listen.
very quickly too.
Listen to what he does and watch what he does. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. He blows kisses. Give me a kiss.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
Oh man.
What's his name? Crazy girl?
Stupid.
Stupid?
Yes.
That's actually
He
kind
even
of
knows
mean.
his name.
Oh my God. I love it. That's
he
what I
knows
love,
his
man.
name.
I
Now
love
I'm just
this.
going to have a problem with saying his name. Hey, stupid.
Nope. He will look at you and say, "Hi, stupid."
Well, I mean, I'm calling him stupid. It's only right.
He will say, "Give me a kiss. Come here."
Oh.
I'm afraid
He
not.
says, "I love you," and he says, "Hi, stupid."
Dude,
That's
you know what
stupid.
I since I love wild birds and stuff so much, like one of the things I was like looking into was like, you know, like the kind of birds that most people hate. I don't know why I like those birds more because I don't know. I feel like
Dog, I feel the same way.
but starlings are an amazing bird. Those birds do some amazing things, and they have a full vocabulary. They are fully capable of speaking full, like, multiple words, and they sound perfect. House sparrows, maybe there's been like a couple instances where it happened, but usually they don't.
Right.
Well,
But,
that's like crows. If you can catch yourself a crow and find the person to do it, have his tongue split and sew back together, they can talk just as well as a human.
I don't want that. I love crows. I don't want them
I
to split their tongue and sew it back
It's to
together.
help them to pronunciate some of the words, but otherwise, yes, they can still talk anyway.
I love crows and ravens. I think those birds are so fucking cool. I'll see those and it's like, oh my
Cool
God,
hell,
there it
but
is.
Creepy as hell too sometimes.
Yeah. Crows are insanely, they're so smart, man. When they mourn their dead and they investigate areas, like when a bird dies, a group of them will actually go there to investigate what
You know
was
what
the possible
hunters call
cause.
them?
What's that?
You know what hunters call them?
What?
Tattletales.
Yeah, for real though, dude.
For real. You step into the woods to go hunting, and them fuckers will tell on you.
Yeah, they really will. They're so
As soon as they
smart.
get through telling on you, the whole forest goes quiet.
Yeah,
And you're
it's
saying,
really,
thinking, you assholes, I'm trying to eat here, and you're not helping.
and you can bring them gifts and stuff if you feed them. And they'll know you're like you feed and take care of them. They'll bring back trinkets for you, like little shiny objects and shit, like as a reward, basically, or a thank you.
Yeah.
There's no bird does that other than crows.
Actually,
That-
I've
I think
before. I've
that's
never tried that. I'm gonna have to try that.
yeah, do it. Yeah, get them to know you and know that you take care of them, and you'll probably end up with a marble or like some shiny object, some trash, probably. Who knows? But like, it's
That
a
would be
gift.
cool as hell, man.
Coffee was
Yeah.
stupid.
Uh, yeah. Hello, stupid.
Are you stupid? Yeah, I am.
What's
Okay.
your name?
Okay, so the whole way he got his name is I've had him since he was right before he was fully feathered. And he would play with his toys. And he just looked like he was being so stupid. I mean, he would roll around with the ball, and I would be like, oh, look, it's stupid. And he picked it up, and it's stuck ever since.
Oh, I
So-
love that. That's great.
I want to have me another
just
kid. And I'm
call
gonna
him-
name it stupid.
And believe it or not, you guys, this is going to sound freaking hilarious. He thinks I'm his girlfriend.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh yeah, I
100%.
believe it, dude. I mean,
If
why
I
not?
am sitting on the couch with my arm on the couch arm, he will make out with my arm. He will feed it. He will
Well, that's
rub
like
up
ZZ.
against.
ZZ don't allow Mama to sit with me.
I'm the only
ZZ
one
will
that
flat
can
run
mess
her off.
with him. He bites everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just Mama. If Mama comes sit with me and ZZ's there, it's not gonna last long. Mama moves. It's pretty funny.
I'll tell you a quick little story about how much this bird loves me. Is I was letting the dogs out one day, and I didn't realize that he followed me out the door. So when he went to, because he will fly across the house and come look for me if he's out of his cage.
Right.
So he followed me out the door, and as he's flying at me to land on my shoulder, I swing. I didn't know it was him. I didn't know what was freaking dive bombing me. I've seen bluebirds dive bomb my cat. I've seen bluebirds dive bomb my cat outside. So
Hell yeah. I must love that.
you know, I thought it was a bluebird dive bombing me. But I've got so much hair that for some reason wasps like my hair. So I don't know. I didn't know if it was a wasp. I didn't know what it was. So I flung my arm. Well, when I did, it spooked him, and he flew up in a tree.
Wow.
And I thought he was gone. He was
Yeah,
in
that's
the
scary.
trees, flying all over the damn neighborhood. I could hear him saying stupid the whole time. I could hear him talking, but I
Could you imagine if you were a person
couldn't.
walking down the sidewalk and hear that?
I know, that's what I
Hello,
was
stupid.
thinking. I'm
Hello,
like,
stupid.
oh my lord.
That'd be some fucking funny.
Yeah, because he's like, hello, stupid. I got lunch for your cat, B, right here on my shoulder, right?
The
But-
bird be sitting there, hello, stupid.
He loves to take a bath. So I took his
Oh,
cage
yeah.
outside.
Hey, can I
I
take
got
that
his
work?
big
Can I take
water
that bird
bath.
to work with me?
I wanted to, but they
I
wouldn't
want him
let
to-
me. I took.
I wanted him to meet a whole lot of people.
But
This way they know they're
I was
stupid. I'm not the
outside.
only one telling them this.
I did everything I could to coax that bird back to his cage or back to me. I took out his bath bowl. I took out food. I took out treats. I took out cookies. I took out donuts to coax him.
Dang.
Just, hey, come on, dude, just get down here. I'm in tears. I'm like, I lost my baby. My bird's out the trees, and he's not gonna come back. These big chicken hawks, big birds are gonna pick on him and eat him, and
Pick
blah
on
blah
him
blah. I
and
was all this.
That's funny.
Finally, I saw him. I decided, you know what? he knows that I'm waiting for him, so he's not going to come at me. So I came in the house. I opened up
There
the
you go.
sunroom doors and put his cage on the back deck. And a little bit later, I'm sitting back here. Now, mind you, I have no TV on. I have nothing. I'm listening to him because I can hear him outside talking. So finally, I see him. He flies across the yard and he lands on a tree right out here by the deck. And I'm like, hey, he's right here. He's right here. About that time, he freaking flew off and he went to the front of the house. I'm like, you little
Checking out his
dickhead.
territory.
Are you serious? What?
He was checking out his territory.
He was.
Never got to see it
Well,
before. This was his day.
yeah, well, what happened was he had went to the front of the house, landed on the roof, came back to the back of the house while on the roof, just kind of hobbled back to the back of the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I got a little step ladder, I can reach the roof from my deck. So, well, needless to say, we got him back in the house.
Right.
I was like, you little jack off, you're not going nowhere else. I bought him a new cage that he can't open the door because despite his name being stupid, he is far from stupid. He knows how to open his doors on his
Sure.
cage.
Little Jim could do that. He
So-
could open his own cage. And
He'll
my
keep
buddy that
looking
lives
at me
down the
like,
road here, he's
"Oh."
got one of those big giant ones. What are the giant parrots called?
A macaw?
They big.
What's it look like?
He's kind of green with yellow on him. He's just a big ass bird.
I wonder if it's a green wing macaw or a
I
blue
don't
and
know.
gold
Hazard.
macaw. It could be any macaw.
But anyway,
Green, it
he
could be
lets
any
him fly
macaw. There's
outside
so
all the
many out
time. He'll open the door of the house and open the cage and let him go
there.
out.
I'd say, yeah, macaws those things are big. Those things get big.
Yeah, this one's big. It's huge.
They can be mean as hell too. You don't
Man,
want to
I
get bit
almost
by those
forgot.
fucking beaks, man.
Damn, dude.
I have a scar right here in front of my ear from a Moluccan cockatoo taking a chunk. Because
Yeah, I got
it
a
was
scar
jealous.
on
I
my ear
was
a couple times cockatoo. And finger
Yep.
scars.
Yep. Oh, I got those two. I had that same macaw the first night it came into the pet store. I mean, that cage wasn't fully in the door, and I had my arms in that cage trying to get him out. And big mistake. You should always let them
Yeah.
kind of get familiar with you. Man, I was bitten in the inner thighs, in the waist, arms.
Ouch, man.
I had golf ball sized bruises from that little crap head, but he was adorable.
That was
Adorable crackhead.
my bird before.
Nice.
Aw.
He hadn't got his bib yet. I named him Honey because I didn't know
Oh,
if he was a
wait,
girl
wait,
or a
wait.
boy.
Do that
There you
again.
go.
He's pretty.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Stupid.
he got a black bib on his chin, which meant on his little bib right there, and then his beak turned black, and then he got a big old black bib, which meant he was a male. And I was like, I hope it's a female because I'm part of sparrow groups that have house sparrows as their pets, and man, they say that the females are just so much. They have such a better temperament. They're just way more loving and all these other things. So I was like, well, I hope it'll be a female, but you can't tell until
Yeah.
several months afterwards which gender they're going to be. And yeah, he was my little stud. He was so fun. He was always on me. This is like after a bath. He's just like, that's when he's starting to blacken up. You would just set a bath. You just have to set a thing of water down on just get a
Yeah.
plate, set it on the ground, and he would take a bath every day. He would go in there and
Yep,
just
That's
it's
nice.
so fun.
I had
love
to
their
put
baths.
2 water bowls in his cage one for him to take a bath in, and one for him to literally drink out of.
Right.
So, but he's also a nasty bird.
Yeah.
He likes to take his food and dip it in water and sometimes leave it in the water. And I'm like, dude, that's disgusting.
Which bird is it that regurgitates everything and makes piles? Is that lovebirds or which? I can't remember. Or there's a kind of
Lovebirds, they'll make like little twisty things, and when they're in their breeding season, they'll tuck it up under their feathers.
I love that.
They look like they have
What?
little paper dreadlocks.
Yeah.
And they'll pick it up and build a nest.
I love that.
Yep.
That is the funniest shit to me. I fucking love it. This is something I 3D printed him a little home, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that that when you fuck with a bird's cage, that's the stupidest thing you can do. Because remember, I'm new to all this, so like I didn't know. So because he had my whole bedroom to himself. My whole bedroom was his, and every night he would fly back and forth in and out of the room to let me know he wants to go to bed. He wants me to go in there, shut the door so he can be in his own private space. But I changed up his claws were getting really long, his talons or whatever the fuck you call, and I was too afraid to trim them. And so I thought, well, I'll get some sandpapery type of gripping stuff so that he'll just kind of naturally wear away at these, at his long nails, wherever. And well, I shouldn't have done that. After I messed with his cage, after sleeping in it for most of his life, he didn't want nothing to do with that cage no more because I rearranged it too much. It was like foreign to him. And so he slept in the little hut that I 3D printed him up in the corner on the wall. That's where he slept because he wouldn't even touch his cage. Birds are hilarious, man. I fucking love birds. Are so fun. Oh my god! I
like animals in general because they're just crazy. The way they live, the way they do things.
Oh yeah, I love animals. I've always loved dogs. It's always been my favorite. But I didn't know how fun and unique and that feeling you get from a bird is totally different for me, anyways, than the feeling I got with my dogs. I mean, I love all animals, but like I would take a bird again. If I could.
It's one of the oldest creatures on God's planet then.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's Honey. That's me, and that's Honey when he was growing up and I just fed him with the syringe and his what is that called? Not the gall. What is that called? I can't think of what it's called. I used to know all this stuff, but I forgot. Where they store their food.
What it was.
Crop.
I knew what it the crop.
Yeah, and I filled that son of a gun up, and he's just so fun, man. He's just, I miss him so much. But hey, it was a good experience. It changed my life, and honestly, my girlfriend wouldn't have gotten pregnant if I hadn't, because we were fighting at the time, and she's been through a lot of weird stuff like polyamory and some other weird shit that really messed her mind up, like the way she thinks about other people, like. She doesn't know what friends are. There's basically no like friend and more than a friend. It's just all friend type mode. Very weird thinking. Whatever. Everybody's got their own views. But anyways, she and I were fighting and we weren't talking. And then when Honey died, I was just like, hey, I need you to come over here. Like, this is terrible. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because it was her baby too. And so she came over and around that time period is when she actually got pregnant, which is bizarre because she has PCOS and a bunch of other things, and she tried to have kids previously, never could. So, Honey's death was a sad and horrible experience, but at the same time, it sparked, Evelyn being born. So, and that's changed my life for all the better reasons. Like, I can't even, it's amazing what she's done for us. So, it's kind of interesting.
Right.
But
I had a dog named Blue that I felt like that towards.
What's that?
So I have a dog that I felt like that for Blue.
It's I got to stretch out my left hand because I have nerve damage in my entire arm.
We don't need to know. I got it.
Yeah, you
What'd you do to your arm?
No,
I'm teasing. I was being funny, guys.
Right, it's my diabetes. I can't feel my fingers. I can't feel my fingertips, so I gotta stretch and wiggle my wiggle my fingers. It's my diabetes because I have nerve damage in my entire left arm up to my shoulder, and I have to take nerve damage pills.
Like Neurontin or
It's really
something? Or
tight, you know.
Beat, I know what you're feeling
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
had my left arm burnt.
yeah.
And it's
I just
tight,
recovered. I
you know.
don't. My girlfriend's mom has diabetes type. She has type 2, but she doesn't take care of herself at all. Like she eats sweets and everything else you can name, and horrible, absolutely horrible. And she can't walk. Her one of her feet. I mean, she can walk, but barely. Like her left or right foot is just always hurting, and her wrist is always hurting. She can't hold on to anything hardly anymore, and it's,
Yeah,
There's this thing on the internet nowadays. You shouldn't believe everything you hear on the internet, but this has something to do with spices.
you know, this,
And if you take these spices, it literally gets rid of type 2 diabetes.
no, all you have to do you can help type 2 diabetes between fasting and intermittent fasting and cutting out carbs. It will help.
Well, they're saying this has nothing to
Yeah.
do with what you eat. It's all about the beta thing going on in the body. And this spice that you can take makes this beta come out of the body even better.
There's no one solution.
Well, I'm not saying there is, but I'm saying that people that have actually tried this say it does work.
Yeah, well, I mean, when Jennifer was pregnant, she was a pre-diabetic, and they had her on this diet called like the Sweet Success diet, I think is what it's called. It's from California, and it's for pregnant women, and it's basically super small meals with protein and like your carbs are super small, like super small amount of carbs. And you only eat carbs with protein because it helps it break it down. And she was doing that, and her mom wanted to follow her because she's actually losing weight, and it was healthy weight loss. It wasn't bad when she was pregnant. You're not supposed to really lose too much weight when you're pregnant, but it wasn't bad weight loss. It was healthy. And her mom wanted to follow her because of her weight loss. So she started, and within a month, her mom had to lower the amount of insulin she was taking a shit ton just from changing the way that she was eating. It's just a process. It takes a while, and a lot of people don't want to follow through with that. Like I've lost 100 pounds since when my daughter was born in January 2021. I've lost 100 pounds from just cutting out all sugars, carbs, and everything like that. It's and I feel 100 times better. And I fast. Sometimes I'll fast for 6-7 days, not because of religious reasons. That's just the farthest I've been able to go. I have to hydrate and keep the electrolytes up, and you never feel sick. You feel good. You feel really good. It's all really amazing.
From the military, and it goes right along with what you're saying and the fasting thing. In the military, they've done a study on people because if you look at military men that retire from the military, they actually live a lot longer than most normal people.
Yep, Jennifer's grandpa's a Vietnam vet who was like super high ranked, and I mean he did some amazing things. His stuff, it just blows my mind. Anyways, he still practices like intermittent fasting. He still does that. He's been doing that since as long as he's been around. Well, not as long as he's been around, but
the study says the reason why this works so well is because if you put yourself in a state of being in danger all the time, it actually helps the body heal and stop the aging process.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know if the age. I mean, I think you're going to age regardless, but like there's.
No, I'm not saying it's going to stop it completely. It slows it all down.
Yeah. Like look
Your
up
health
autophagy.
Better because of this thing that you're doing to your body by putting yourself in that danger.
Yeah. No, I mean
dangerously is actually living good.
Yeah, there's so like this stuff. So when I got into because I need back surgery because I have my disc in my L5S1 there's nothing left. It's just smashing against each other, and I have a bone spur too coming off of it for whatever reason. But I was too heavy to be operated on, and the doctor that was talking to me was saying I should look at this book called The Obesity Code, which talks about our massive spike since the 70s when in weight gain and heart disease and diabetes and stuff like that. It all started when they started changing the food pyramid, saying, incorporate all these bread, all this wheat, all these basically just carbohydrates.
They sure have proven that to be wrong.
What's that?
They should have proven that to be wrong.
Yeah, and everything just went crazy spikes. So I looked into that and found all sorts of stuff about intermittent fasting. I don't really practice intermittent fasting, but I like longer fasting because after about 3 days, you get into deep ketosis, which you feel so good. You feel insanely good. Your brain is clear. Everything's clear. You're running hot as fuck. Like, you feel great. You just feel fucking amazing.
You want to do that without fasting, though, then go out there and put yourself in some dangerous situations. It will do the same thing. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah,
put yourself in that situation.
Yeah. Well, I used to ride dirt bike, and I used to feel fucking on top of the world on that shit when I used to ride.
That.
But
I still ride. Yeah, I've been riding for 47 years now.
Yeah, I still have my dirt bike out there. It's a fucking badass dirt bike. I can't get rid of it. I've had it since I was 16.
I got a 1990 KX500.
Oh, fuck you.
That's my play toy.
Get out of this. Get out of here.
Now, I'm not kidding you. It's sitting right outside the door here. Now, the one I ride on the road all the time is a 2006 Harley Davidson Heritage. 59 out of 100. It's a 1550 cubic inch.
Oh my God!
Hey guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna put stupid up while y'all are talking. Okay? I'll be right back.
Bye, stupid.
Yeah, there's a KDX 220 out there that my dad rode like one time, but because of his Parkinson's, his lupus, and he's getting limbs lopped off all the time because of his veins are calcifying and shit. But anyways, so it's out there and it's pretty cool bike. But my 92 CR250 is the bike that's it's so souped up for racing. And the guy I got it from was my dad's friend who had tons of trophies for motocross, right? And he put about $5,000 worth of work into the engine, and he sold it to us for about $2,500, and it's still got all of its original everything. I mean, the original plastic. I have it under the house. I bought new plastic to preserve it because that plastic is the only.
You don't mind. Its original is the plastic.
Yeah, and then it's all pro circuit suspension, and it's the pipe on it is super rare, I guess, because the new pipes have like a little I don't know what they call it, like where the exhaust it spits out the fumes. It's like a little. It's kind of got like a little. I don't know, for the airflow to push. I don't know what it's even for, but mine doesn't have that. Mine's just flat.
Chamber.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but it was a pro circuit pipe or exhaust that they don't make anymore. Like, they don't manufacture it.
250 CR is 2-stroke, right?
Oh, fuck yeah, it is. I don't do 4-strokes.
It's an expansion chamber, and then you got a spark trap on the back.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. I love the guy did a dyno test on it, and it was about 65, I think 60 or 65 horsepower, which is absolutely nuts for a 250. The 250s are stock 45 to 50 roughly. Right. So, but it's funny that we're talking about it because I just picked this up, and I can't find a piston. I'm hoping that the piston isn't burnt or anything in it because it's the original one when we got it. But it doesn't start.
From Washco?
Yeah, I looked. Oh, well, I can get one from them, but I don't know. I talked to the Honda store about it, like the Honda store here, but he told me that the cast iron ones is what they are. They're all cast iron. They're not. Oh God, what is that other? I can't think of the name of it. Or no, it's forged. It's forged. I think it's forged.
Not cast iron, it's forged.
Yeah, and but the original one is cast iron. So, like he said, that a lot of times you have to modify the engine for these to fit and be safe without it breaking inside of it or, whatever. And so I'm like, well, I don't want to fuck with it because I'm not a mechanic by any means. My dad was a mechanic.
Let me tell you something, my man. You can go get you a Washco piston for that thing and be just fine. Don't go right back to factory bore or whatever you want. You tell them what you want.
Yeah, I need to because it doesn't start with the first kick anymore. So I'm like, well, it'll start like the 5th or 6th kick. But I'm putting holes in my shoes because the compression on that thing is I usually wear boots, but sometimes I have
you got to try to kick over this 500 when it don't want to start.
That's great. I want a CR500. That's what I want.
It'll break your damn leg for you.
Yeah, I want a CR500 so bad. That's the bike that I
this one's got Gibbs head on it with the power valves on each side of the exhaust. It's got a Mikuni 90 millimeter TX slide carburetor. with a Boysen non-foam bowl, 3-stage power reeds. It's a 6-speed, one down, 5 up.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, well, the bike is tuned out to run desert running, not track.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I was gonna say, I think mine is 5. I'm pretty sure mine's 5 speed.
Right. Well, this one, if you put it on a track, you'd never get out of third gear. If
Too
you get
fast.
out second.
Yeah. Oh, I think KX 500s actually have, for the, I don't know if it's just specific years, but they have more horsepower, I think, than the CR 500s, I believe.
The stock power on it was 75 when it come from the factory. With me putting the piston and all the kips and all the carburetor work on it, it's somewhere over 105 horsepower, somewhere around like 142 pounds of torque. It's ridiculous.
I want, because I'm a bigger guy now, so it's like I want something. I'm scared about my frame all the time because it's not aluminum,
Man, that bike don't even know I'm there.
Ah, man. I want a 500 so bad, but right now the market would be just stupid to try to buy a fucking bike right now, man. Everything is so expensive.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a guy at the Honda store off in 2000
I
and
actually got 5 motorcycles all together.
that's crazy. I love that. That's awesome, dude. My dad, I still have my. What's that?
Oh, they can
Yeah.
hear me. I'm sorry.
I still have. I want to get my daughter riding my bike that I started on, which is a '68 Honda 50, little mini bike. We still have it. It's so cool. It's such a fun little bike. But
I'm gonna mute myself.
I don't know. A guy at the Honda store, like in 2017, he saw my bike, and a bunch of people at the Honda store all were outside staring at my bike in the back of the car, in the back of the truck. I mean, because they're just like, "Whoa, this is all original," blah blah blah. And this one guy said that he just did a restoration of a bike like mine. Wasn't original. He had to put it all together. But
Well, all the little mini bikes from like the 60s up are getting real hard to find.
yeah, the people at the Honda store wanted to. The guy that built the CR, he built a replica CR 250 from '92, and he saw mine, and he was like, "Man, if you could get," he's like, for a collector that loves these bikes and just a collector value, like with where it stands, he's like, you could get $7,600 to $7,800 for this bike, and that was like in 2017, and I'm just like, man, I'm like, well, what about, will you buy it? It's like, well, would you do it? Like, that's the thing. I already got one now.
Back up my motorcycles ever.
Yeah.
The only way I'm ever going to get it back is to use them.
Yeah.
Mine get rode. I don't play with them. I ride them.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they break, I fix it and go on about my business.
I wish I could ride mine freely, but when we left the town of 300 people, where you could just turn my dirt bike on, I could drive down the street and be right out in the wheat fields when they were not, there's no stubble or anything.
Right.
And I had permission from the farmers to ride, so I could just ride as far as I want. I mean, I only got about 30 miles on the tank, but like, it was fucking, I miss those days. Then we moved to the city in 2000, and now I barely even touch the bike. It's drained. Everything's out of it. It just sits. But like,
Hell no. I'd be terrorizing the neighborhood.
get turned in so fucking quick here.
I don't care. They'd have to chase my ass down to get me. I don't care. I've done it. They've chased my ass down numerous times.
No license plate can't
I can
identify
see
it.
that from John.
Hey, man, if they can't see me and they're going to try and keep up with me, good luck.
Oh man, that's so awesome. Oh, I love it.
I ain't got no lights, and I've got a freaking motorcycle that has over 100 horsepower, more of that in torque. Your car can't do shit to even try to keep up with it.
No, dude.
Even if I don't want to go across country and just stay on the road, good luck, bro. That's all I got to say to you is good luck.
Yeah, those bikes are monsters.
And here's what they do now. They just come to my house and wait for me.
He'll have to come home eventually. He's gonna run out of gas.
Well, they know I'm going to come home, so they just park in the driveway and wait for me. And when I drive up, they give me my ticket, give me a bitch, and they leave
Yeah.
because they
pretty
know it's
funny.
not going to stop me. I'm going to do it again.
It's pretty funny. My buddy in the city, he got a bike. I finally convinced my friends to get bikes, and he got a 2006 CRF 450, and he was just like, "I'll stomp your bike. It'll stomp your fucking bike." You know, my 250, and I'm like, "Wow, that's a 4-stroke." They're totally different realms of power delivery and everything else, and.
Yeah.
And my bike, absolutely, like he was just getting hit with everything because you leave ruts everywhere you go, you know. So it was funny. He was pretty fucking upset about that, and I'm like, now let me ride your bike. I was like, let me try this thing. I've never ridden one of these 450 because I remember when YZ had their 450, the first 4-stroke 450 that they came out because my cousins used to do motocross and I'd go to their races all the time. But anyways, yeah, and I was like, this is fucking horseshit. Like from trying to just fucking get that. I'm used to that fucking crazy power band delivery where every fucking gear is trying to flip. Like this 450, the CRF 450 did not have that. It was such a weak.
Yeah.
I did not like the power delivery at all on it. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It didn't scream. It rumbled, and I hate that.
Motocross that don't like them.
Yeah.
Especially the freestyle riders. A lot of them stick with the 2-stroke.
Fuck yeah.
You don't have to do what they call the power hop to get the band to pick up before you hit the ramp.
Yeah. Well, what's that? Evil Knievel's son? He has a 500 of some sort. I don't know what kind it is. I don't know if it's a
gas. It's made by Gas out of California, and yes, it's a 500. And they use the same Kawasaki motor that's online.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
Bro, his bike is top of the line, state of the art. That damn thing is worth more money than your house.
Damn right it is.
I'm not kidding you, bro.
I believe it. I mean, he's got to. I mean, obviously, he would have to have the best of the best, and it's plus with his name under it too. That also adds a shit ton of value.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Evil was one of my favorite people in the world. I idolized him.
Yeah, man. God, I'm still over here just jealous as hell. Like, I wish I could ride a fucking bike like yours. Like, I mean, I'm used to my bike.
Bring yourself over here and I'll let you ride it. Just promise me one thing: you're not gonna hurt yourself.
Oh, don't worry about hurting myself. Don't want to hurt the bike. You see, that was
the bike can be fixed. You may not be able to.
Yeah.
You know, when you got your leg twisted up around your head and stuck in your ass, you know, they may not be able to fix you there.
Hey, I might like that though. Oh, don't take it out.
Some people like that, but I don't think I would.
Don't take it out. Don't do this to me.
Just leave it in there, damn it.
It feels good.
Never have to shit again or move.
Oh man, I just recovered from a broken fucking foot, man. My toe's all crooked now and shit, and bone sticks out farther on the bottom of my foot. But I dropped a 300-pound tailgate on my foot and I had flip-flops on, and that tailgate, one little corner of it, almost went.
What the hell possessed you to do that?
Oh well, my dad was kind of. I mean, I don't know a lot about like a lot of farming equipment and stuff because I lived in a farm town. I did a lot of rogue and rye and just simple stuff, hay baling and stuff like that. But when it came to the equipment, I didn't know much. But my grandpa had a rock, like a rock dump truck, basically. It's like brand new. It's like a big, huge, heavy duty one that you can open the doors, this way, or you can pull the pin, or you can put the pin in and hold it solid. And then it's got like a tailgate. But Dad thought that the tailgate came down all the way. But since it's a rock, it's for gravel and rock and stuff, it actually only comes down a little bit, right? So I'm sitting there just giving it light pressure, thinking maybe there's some rocks down there that are stuck in the corner, that are stopping it. Maybe I could crush them or like get rid of the rocks that way. And I was pushing, and then for whatever reason, it wasn't fucking hooked on all the way on the corner, and that whole corner just went poof, and the whole thing dropped like 3-4 feet onto my foot. It almost went completely through my foot. Like I could see the inside of my foot completely. It was like a big hole, and I could see everything in my foot before it started bleeding. And it was just like, oh shit! I think we got to go somewhere. I got to go to the ER or
go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But that's not like that.
Yeah. It was bad, man. It was a shitty recovery too. My daughter started crawling during when I couldn't move. I couldn't walk, but
Yeah, I broke my ankle Halloween night, drunk as hell.
I hate that shit.
It was kind of funny.
This past Halloween.
No, this was about 10 years ago back.
Oh, gotcha.
It was when the kids were still in school and they wanted to have a high school party thing. Well, I did my high school party thing and broke my ankle.
Yeah, that pin in my foot was horrible. I hated that shit. That was the most awkward feeling. My toe is shorter too. Like that's that good stuff.
Oh,
Ouch, man.
Hold on.
And then this is what the stitches look like.
Yeah, see, I ain't talking about nothing like that.
Look at how short my toe is. My toe is way shorter now. Like it's almost the same. Like that. My other toe is long. My toes are usually really long.
So what they do? Pull the skin too tight or something?
No, it's the way the bone healed. Like that's the break.
Ouch. I can see it.
Yeah, and now it's fully healed. But the way that it healed is like she was giving me an example, like of the way it was cracked. Like it like pulled it, like when it healed and mended itself, it actually pulled my toe back farther away, so it got shorter. And now the bone on the bottom of my foot, like let's say it's like this, like this toe right here, this bone right here sticks out farther than the rest. So every step I take is just fucking painful as hell. Like I'm gonna have to get an insert or I don't know, but it fucking sucks, man. I hate it. What a bunch of bullshit. But
yeah, I lost the ability to squat because of my left ankle.
Well, why the hell you squatting? What was very important with that?
I'm a mechanic. I work on a lot of shit, and sometimes you gotta get down like that.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I get it.
If I gotta put an ass in my face to do my job, then the ass is there.
That's awesome. I love mechanics, man. I love just because that's what my dad was. He rebuilt. He did heavy machinery, welding, stretching semis, but rebuilding engines, doing all that stuff before he was 35, and then he was fully disabled by 35 because the lupus took his kidneys at that age. So and now he's got Parkinson's and. He can't do anything he used to anymore because his Parkinson's, and he shakes, and he actually cut his thumb off from right here down recently from a fucking saw blade when he was just trying, because he's always been really good with crafting and anything like that, and his hand went through the saw blade, didn't even realize it because his depth perception is so bad. He's blind in one eye, he's just falling apart, but he still knows a shit ton about old engines, and he still knows a shit ton about cars. And he loves that stuff.
That's who I learned from. Was my father. He built race cars and drove a truck.
Yep. I'll never forget this one joke that I heard at the truck shop when my dad was working there. He worked for a company called McGregor's, and the guy he worked for was like the guy that started it, or his son. He was the son of the guy that started it. It's a big company now, but this is a long time ago. But anyways, I remember hearing a joke saying, one of the guys said like, if you don't swing both ways, you're missing 50% of the action. And dude, I didn't quite understand that as much because I was so young when I heard it. But now that I'm older, I'm like, oh my God, that's so fucking funny.
Yeah, but you know what though? There's a lot of truth to that.
I mean, yeah, and maybe not in this day and age, because this day and age, there's a lot more than just two genders. So technically, it's not 50%.
Technically, you're right there. You're right. What do they call that? Just technically correct.
Yeah.
Which I am not, so screw that.
Yeah. A boy and a girl. I don't give a shit what people say. You want to
I was not taught to be technically correct in anything, so why the hell are you asking me to do it now?
Yeah. I can't stand
know how. I really don't give a shit.
It would be cool to
guys. I'm glad I walked away and checked on my dogs because I had my purse sitting on the end of the bed, and apparently Daisy or Lucy, the female boxer, decided
go
to
to the
get
store,
in
huh?
my purse.
Ooh.
What is that?
Thankfully, she couldn't get it open. Excedrin migraine.
She
Oh,
must
geez.
have had a headache.
Yeah. She get
She
all
must
hopped
have
up on
headache.
that caffeine. Isn't that the stuff that has caffeine in it?
I believe so.
Maybe it was her old man that was bothering her.
You know, I was
Shut up.
thinking,
Loki, I
John.
wouldn't have
Damn it.
You know, John, it'd be cool if one of these days, it's getting to be winter though now, and it's going to be snowing here soon. But like, it'd be cool if when I do open up my engine, because I've never opened it up. I mean, it's got a Sidewinder sprocket on it that's like fucking worth it. It was like a $300-400 sprocket that's still on there. It needs to be turned around or just get replaced because everything needs to be replaced. I mean, not everything, but it's old. Anyways, it'd be cool though if I ever do work on it or open it up. You know, if I could take pictures or something and show you, be like, what if that looks? Because I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Not a problem. That is not a problem.
Yeah, I would love to get that insight on there because I'm so clueless. I'm a computer guy. I'm not a mechanic. So
There's not much of a difference. It's just a mechanic. He physically gets dirty with it.
But he understands the internal workings. I don't know
True.
shit about engines. I'm not an engine guy. I mean, I
Well,
got pissed.
let me ask you something. This is the most basic question on a motor or an engine like such.
God,
How does it work? How does it work?
compression, airflow, and gas. I don't know.
And one other. Spark.
Oh yeah, duh. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now here's the basic thing for a motor. An engine is an air compressor, my man. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping.
Compressor works off of the explosion of the fuel and the air mixture in the cylinder.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you don't have that, you just have an air pump that creates air, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because that would be. Well, the piston and rings. I know that creates the compression, doesn't it?
Yeah, and does other things.
Okay. So, but if you don't have spark or anything going on, it's not going to move, though.
Well, no, but now wait a minute. They have a thing called a two-stroke engine or a diesel engine that doesn't use spark. And we have diesel engines today that don't use anything besides compression and fuel and air mix.
Okay. Yeah.
They don't need anything to help it explode. It's all done with compression.
Very cool. Yeah.
Gasoline engines, the way that they work because they make them work this way. A gasoline engine can actually go both ways.
Huh.
I mean, it's been proven. It's already been done.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now.
Yeah, that's so intriguing. I would tear apart an engine and label everything and like this is what this is for, all that shit, and I'd put it back together wrong. I can do that shit on the most basic stuff. I'll take something apart.
If you can follow a diagram on a computer thing, you can follow a diagram on a motor. It's the same thing, man. Just pay attention to what you're doing and go learn your torque specifications for this and that. Use the right lubricants here and there when you're putting it back together. This way you're helping yourself as you go.
Yeah.
It's very simple. Mechanics are very simple. Now, the way it works may not be so damn simple.
Yeah.
But those parts are simple, man.
Yeah. I
have to be in there a certain way. That's why I got to say you got to pay attention.
Yeah.
Pistons have a direction.
Yeah, see, and I don't even know any of that because I'm just like, over there.
Well, I mean, there's an exhaust side, and then there's the fuel side. Fuel and air side of the piston, and the piston has a direction. It's got to be in there right for it to work right.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. I'm hoping that my piston's okay and that these rings will work. But, I mean, chances are that it probably needs both. But I can't can't find new old stock of a piston. You can find the rings all day, but not the piston.
Well, if the piston's in good shape, just clean it off. Go get some new stock rings.
Yep, that's what I got right here.
Okay. All you need to do now is go get a hone and some lube and hone it out. Get the shininess out of it. Make it dull again. That's all you're going to do. You're not going to take down metal. You're just going to take the surface
He
off.
said lube.
Ah,
Yes.
you nasty.
We know that.
I won't just use lube. I'll use that super lube.
Super
That's right.
lube
Do
needs
you
to be
guys
better.
notice something? Look at my
ZDDP, buddy.
camera.
Yeah, it's Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I just went and got my K2 meter.
Okay.
Oh.
Already.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
I got my torch ready.
And
Hey, Mom says it sounds like waterfall.
I
Do you
know,
hear it?
doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Kind
it
of makes
could
me
have been.
sleepy.
And I got my dowsing rods. I put them over here for this evening. And my SB7.
Oh, you're going
Spirit
out
box.
tonight?
No, I'm
Huh?
doing it from here. I'm doing it. We're gonna investigate. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, I'm so
We're
excited.
This
We're
is what
gonna
I'm getting
investigate some
ready.
dolls.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
The
We're
one
in
back
for
there
some-
that's been dinging at us this whole time.
Oh, God. So many eyeballs.
I know, right? No, did you not hear that earlier when that doll was dinging at us playing its song?
No.
It was, man.
That's
We
creepy
wasn't
as
paying
hell.
attention
He
to it. It was
wasn't
back
here.
ding, ding, ding. Obviously, you wasn't here.
Yeah, I'd be
Oh,
having.
I
I'd
have
be
my
freaking
pendulum.
out.
I have my pendulum board, and I have my pendulum to
No Ouija
see
board,
what we
right?
get. Matter
Leave
of
the Ouija
fact,
board alone.
hey, to be honest with you, John, this is really no different than a Ouija board. For instance,
Okay. Okay.
the pendulum is actually the cursor for the board, and the board is a board.
I'm not going to believe
It
that.
answers. So, and okay, so can you tell me if someone's here? And it's going to the yes.
God, I
Okay,
would
can you
shake so
stop the
bad.
pendulum, please? Stop the pendulum. Thank
My problem
you.
is I can find myself getting into an
Can you-
argument with a ghost.
Can you tell me if you're a male? Are you a male?
Is that a no?
It's not answering. Are you a female?
Maybe it's non-binary.
Are you a demon?
Yeah.
No, it's going to yes.
Oh, the demon?
See how it's going back? No.
Yeah.
Are you a I asked, hold on.
Got y'all fucking. This is gonna be the most most confused pansexual ghost you've ever met.
Well, if he's transsexual, then he's confused already, but. And I'm not
Okay, so
saying
are
that
you a
to me.
female? I can't. I don't know if it's me or if it's. That's why. No, if you notice, Robert, I
Could be
hold
the
my
energy
arm.
in here,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. I wonder if you could like get some. I mean, do you have to use your hands and stuff? Is that kind of the point? Like, is like the energy source or something, or is there like a way to like
Yes.
prop it on something?
I think you do have to, yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not
I am
sure,
gonna-
but
a pendulum holder that does hold it, and you put the board
Oh, okay.
underneath
Well, I
it.
guess not. I'll
I
take
do
that
want
back.
to see. Well, I do want to see which one's more reliable
Right.
as far as. See, I'm sitting here still, and it's answering.
Stop the
Are you
pendulum
a
from moving,
female?
Spirit.
Can you stop the pendulum?
And you don't have to answer yes to do this.
It's like hitting on the rephrase, like rephrase it. So let me show you what I'm talking about if you can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see the board itself.
Okay, so the board itself says
Oh, I
yes,
see.
Oh.
no, and it's got the.
Oh, it's got letters on it too.
So when you have that thing looking at you, crazy girl, which way you have it sitting?
So when I have it sitting at
With the
me,
pentagram
you're
horns up
looking.
or down?
You're looking at
All right,
it
go,
as I'm looking at it. No,
Go.
I'm not doing it this way.
Okay,
That's
good.
not the way
Just
I look
wondering.
at it. I am looking at
Well,
it this way.
if you turn it upside down, you got the pendulum or the pentagram, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And if you go the
Yes.
other way, it's the Star of David.
Yeah, because no, Star of David has 6 points.
Is that it? 6 points?
Yes. Now,
Okay.
this here is what should have been tattooed on my back between my shoulders. This
Well, you need
is what they
you.
tattooed on my
Yeah,
back.
that's what I don't want to see.
So instead of that, they did that. So I
That
am
changes it a
marked
little
by-
bit for you.
Changes the
yeah,
whole
I'm marked
perspective
by
of it, don't it?
liberal.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is my pendulum board. This is what I like to use. Sometimes I don't use it though because I don't know. I think that sometimes they get confused. So I prefer to use a direct yes or no answer instead of
That's me.
like, what's your name? Can you give me the year that you died? You know, everybody asks those questions. Those are the same repetitive questions that's asked every time. So could you imagine somebody coming up to you every time they see you asking you the same 10 questions right off the bat?
But God,
How
guys.
old are you? Right, like really? You haven't
That
figured
would get
this
a little
out yet?
annoying.
I mean, really, do you not think that just because they have passed away that they're going to really feel any different about
Well, that's why I
the
said a
way
while
they
ago
are
I could
approached?
see myself getting into an argument with them.
Have you ever asked them how much they weigh? How about that? How much do you
No.
weigh?
No. How much
There you
do
go.
you
Just
weigh?
piss it off.
Do you ask it though before they passed away or after?
Oh, well,
Well, that's actually she got you on that one, buddy.
fuck.
She got you on that one. That's a good
Because
question.
depending on how long they have been passed, they could be almost nothing at this point.
Yeah, but aren't they supposed to like recall? Like, so, I mean, it's all theoretical, obviously, but like, aren't they supposed to like feel like they're still the same person that they were, you know, or is that?
Well, they say that the
Yeah.
spirit keeps the shape of the body. Is that what you mean?
Well, just that they're there's like a lot of repetitive hauntings and stuff like that, or whatever, where they're just kind of living out their life over and over again, so they don't really know that they're.
Yeah,
I guess.
those are supposed to be non-intelligent haunts.
Those
are
are the
just
residual
residual.
haunts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
residual.
Yeah, they're the residual haunts. It's kind of like a record. They just play the same thing over and
Over and
over and
over and
over.
over.
Yeah, and then you have the intelligent ones, which are the ones that can actually communicate with you.
And
So
react to the room and things.
yes, because I have a few that I think are like repetitive. And then I think I have a few that are the intelligent communication, where, like, for instance, when my mom and them are here, I get really strange things that take place. For instance, the TV falls off the wall, and coincidentally, the remote lands on top of it, which
That's weird.
was in a cubby way underneath it. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. You get orbs on my camera.
Here's a question for you. Why do you think that dolls are like they attract? Like, I mean, do you feel like dolls attract, or do you feel like energy gets stuck to dolls, or gets attached to dolls, or what?
Let me answer this one for you.
Okay.
Dolls were represented in the old days as keepers of the soul.
Oh,
Does that help you?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They were actually made for people to mourn the loss of a loved one. They would have a doll that was replicated in the person that they had lost. And it would be that they would carry around, and some would actually give it to the dead and believe, or the dying, and believe that their soul would go into these dolls. So they were considered vessels.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know any history about dolls and stuff, so that's cool.
That's why I don't like them.
Because I actually have my vessel picked out. So if anything ever happened to me, I have my vessel already picked for myself.
What do you think my vessel should be?
Motorcycle.
Hey, that's a very good answer.
Hey, John, I have one that is really freaking adorable. And as far as just a vessel in general, he's a little boy that rides a little wooden horse, but the horse is actually a bicycle.
It's so it works.
As long as it has a 2-stroke engine on it.
Or a big engine, I don't care.
Come on, you know you want to be making that.
No, I love the 2-stroke sound, but I also like the sound of a cammed up V8 too.
I see you, B.
Hey,
my vessel. Yes.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I am signing out. I got to go to Walmart and get an electric blanket to hook up into the back of my truck. So I will see you guys hopefully at 6 o'clock. I go live at 6 o'clock, and it's going to be just an easygoing evening. I'm already tired and beat. No pun intended. Getting ready for this journey back home, and so I got to go out, get an electric blanket, and then I'm gonna come back and get some rest, and then get myself mentally prepared to go live at 6 o'clock. So I will be live at 6 o'clock. And,
okay, bro.
Okay.
Well, take it easy. Be safe.
Much love, bro. See you later.
All right. Much love.
Have a good night, Pete.
I'll see you tonight, y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right, see you, man.
I'll see you there.
I'll see y'all
later.
So my vessel, in general, she actually has a music box inside her. She's old.
Is that the one that
she's
was very at us already?
No, not this one. And what I want done is so at one point I wanted cremated, okay? And I was going to have my ashes put inside this doll.
Well,
Hey,
yeah. I mean, if you want to be inside a doll, I mean, I don't know what other alternatives there are, but
I don't quite
Right.
understand that whole
So
thing myself,
that,
but it's okay with whoever, whatever.
yeah. Well, my thing is if I do that and I get the opportunity to become attached to this doll, if I'm ever around, I want someone to know it. So as far as the music box, I can make it play.
Right.
I'll
Well,
be
that's like I
cremated.
tell my daughter when my grandson gets all my RC cars and stuff like that. I told my daughter, I said, if you guys see it out there moving around, it's just me playing.
How old are you, John? Is that your name? Is John? John or
Yeah, 50.
You're young.
See,
I
John,
guess.
that's me. But as far as the dolls, you guys see that orb that just flew by?
I see a blue thing from the window, I think.
Meaning it just kind of like went that way, I think. Yeah. Like,
Well, that's the way the
anyway,
blue light's
but
coming from.
right. I know. I don't know why it's so. The sun's actually on that side, not this side. So I don't know. But, like you with the RC cars, that's like me with the dolls. This is what I'm known for. This is what I do. So, oh, let me get myself off solo. I don't want to look at myself like that. So, anyway, yeah. Yep.
Here, I'll just show you
Hey,
some of my
John, the
hobbies
twins
for a
have been
second. Look here.
quiet.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. You'll be the little pilot inside that plane going Mach 10.
Don't do Mach 10, but I do 120.
That's crazy.
I've got a little ground truck too, a little RC SC10. It'll run 70 mile an hour and it's electric.
Jesus. Yeah, you're definitely a gearhead.
Whoops.
She's spiking like crazy.
Maybe she wants
Did you guys see that?
Yeah. So it doesn't go crazy near all the other dolls either?
No, watch. See how it stopped?
Yeah. Now does that one have a music box in her?
No. Actually,
I don't know what.
This one here, let me show you something about her. You've never seen her. Others have. You know what? I had 2 light up balls up here. Oh, one's over there. Okay. I'll show you something about this one. You ever hear the stories of back in the day, the old mental asylums that would take children in and do horrific experiments on them? They would come out looking deformed, big-headed, lumps on the head. You know, they just came out looking deformed. Well, she stinks, by the way, and not like she's old. She is a 1920s, if not earlier than that, composition doll. What is weird about her is, let me fix her head. Oh, where's her eyeballs? There they are. Okay, somehow she fell off of a shelf where she was nice and sturdy, and her eyeballs fell out. So I have to fix her eyeballs back in.
That shit is that's so creepy to me. But I mean, it's awesome. It's cool. But I'm just like, oh my god.
When I got her, she has real hair wig. That's real hair.
Oh, weird.
And look at the hole that's drilled into the top.
Oh, geez.
And it literally looks like somebody cut just straight across. For instance, an experiment. Now, let me put her head back on correctly.
I think her eyes fell out again.
Which I find, that's okay. They won't stay in. I'll have to redo it. I have to glue them back in. So, this is her head. Now, if you look, it is completely deformed on each side of her head. And she doesn't even have real limbs. She has, it is like, I hate when I do that because I'm afraid I'm going to break her head. But she has, it's like hay. It's not even stuffing.
Oh,
It's
weird.
real. Yeah, she doesn't even have feet. You know how like they have toes?
Yeah.
She doesn't. She just has claw. It's just got stuffed hay in her. And
Right.
she smells
yeah.
like it. So, but
That dirty
she's
girl.
not one that I would have. Yeah, but I paid good money for her, and I normally wouldn't do it considering the damage. I walked around for a long time going, man, I don't know if I want that doll. I don't know. It's cool, but is it, let's just say $65 cool? Fuck, I did it. I went and got her. Getting ready to walk out, and I'm like, that's it. Nope, gotta have her. So I try to keep her protected. I keep a bonnet on her head. And I leave her eyes in her head so I don't lose them.
That's a good idea. That's a really smart idea.
So all of these dolls that you see here, other than this one and the one at the very far end, all of them here, plus the ones on that upper shelf, are old composition dolls. Early 1900s.
Wow.
So when I say I collect dolls, I collect dolls.
Yeah.
I also have some over in that china cabinet over here. I try to get a lot of my composition ones in cabinets. but I'm running out of room. That's why I have to move and get a bigger house so I can display them properly and get them in cabinets. I have a doll that I want to send to your daughter since it's close to Christmas. And I promise it's not a haunted doll. It is just a doll. So, and she's stuffed. She really can't hurt herself on it. No plastic. But she was just cute and I grabbed her. I couldn't beat her. I was like, okay, fine. Well, to be honest with you, this guy heard me talking to another person about, look, this is what I look for when I come to these places. I'm looking for old dolls. I'm looking for dolls in general because some people don't know what they got. And sometimes I do. So, I keep my eye out. Anyway, this guy's like, hey, I got a couple dolls I think you'll like. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll check them out. He's like, they're really old. And he takes me to his little booth. I just seen something out of my peripheral vision again. But he shows me this one.
Can you hear me now?
He shows me this one. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, okay. First of all, this one is not a doll. It's a teddy bear.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yep.
Right. But it's cute.
Yeah.
So I have a doll that is about, I would say she's probably about a 6-year-old. So she's a pretty good sized doll. So what I do is I set this in her lap like she's holding a teddy bear.
Yeah.
But this one sits in the corner behind my door because she's a doll. It ain't like I can put her. I don't have any more dolls big enough to hold this.
Yeah. She's big.
That's like a life-size doll.
She's kind of out of place here. She probably needs another place that she fits in. She doesn't fit in here, unfortunately. But she's cute.
For some reason, my damn phone is
So what I do instead of saying
the fuck?
Yeah. So me being who I am, I was like, okay, so how much do you want for them? I'm like, these are not the dolls that I look for. That's not, when I say I'm looking for dolls, I'm looking for particular dolls. Not those. No.
Right.
And I don't know where it's at. But if I don't know. Nobody's in chat. It looks like it's just us. And if they're in chat, they're being quiet. Nobody's talking. I haven't seen Dawn for a couple hours.
She's over at grandkids.
But you know what? It's all good. You guys were here. Don't that matter?
Yeah.
Matters to me.
That's right. Unless you just want to sit there and talk to yourself. What's that? What's that about?
This is like the fourth time I've
now, Robert, I have done that.
I do that. But not on stream.
Well, no, I've been on here waiting for people, and I'm like, okay, so I've been on here 15 minutes talking to myself. Nobody's here. I guess I'm gonna go.
Hey, I talk to myself all the time. It's when you start answering
I'm
yourself.
a lonely girl, man. I'm a lonely girl. What do you expect?
I'm also a lonely girl too.
Me too.
All right, guys. Well, on that note, Dr. Phil is getting ready to come on in 20 minutes. I want to
And she
watch
ain't
the
missing it.
second part. I want to watch the second part of the Don and Candace Wells interviews or whatever, because sure as hell, it is not a interrogation by no means.
Oh no. Yeah, sure.
So what
Yeah.
is that guy
And
stream?
then-
What is that other guy stream? I don't. What is he doing?
Who is it? What?
Dr.
The beat.
Phil?
No, the beat guy. What is he doing?
Oh, beat after beat. Okay, so he is, what's he do? He's moving back home to Michigan. Am I right, John?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's coming on at
And
6
he's
o'clock.
doing it. Yeah, he's coming on 6 o'clock. He plays music, is what he does.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a guitar man.
Yeah. Me, I'm going live tonight, probably around 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock my time. I'll probably wait until 9 so I can get a little bit of time on beats. So I don't want him to feel like, I'm completely left out. I left him out, even though he's online
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time. I like
Do
to
you-
help other creators, so I'm going to hop on over and
And
Do
feature-
do you think you could message me on Facebook before you go live so that I can because I get so sidetracked with so much stuff. Like when you come online or live.
yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Cool.
I can do that for sure. But I
Good.
try
Thank
to give everybody at least like a 30-minute. This morning, I was on there a little early. I was like, hey, Gaia, just notification. Because I'm on Facebook too, on my haunters, are my paranormal
have Facebook.
happenings. And I know, but I'm also live streaming right now on Facebook the
I
paranormal
got
happenings
Facebook.
and adventures. You don't, John, do you?
No. No, I don't.
I don't think you did. This is the only social media that you really do, isn't it?
Yes. This is the only one I do.
Right. So, but yeah, in between, I'm going to be working on getting my table and everything set up for the investigation tonight. And what I'm going to try to do is leave a camera in here by itself. And I go in the
Right.
other room, close the door, and we can see what happens. Hi again, Morgan. But
Morgan's
she's an
back?
hour ahead of us. Yeah, she said, I'm back once again.
Hello, Morgan.
But she's probably getting out of school. But
That is
yeah,
about
I'm
that time,
going to
right?
try to figure. What's that?
That is about that time for her.
Yep. So,
Hey,
but
man,
that's
knock
what
that
I'm going to
crap
try
off
to
there.
do. But
You gonna be doing
yeah,
that? Make me
I'm
lazy.
gonna. I know, right? I'm gonna have to go take a nap. I got 15 minutes.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know how
like.
well
I'm a goddamn narcoleptic over here. I'm always tired and I'm just like fighting. Like, come on, Robert, you got this. It's like, no.
You gotta suck. I gotta go over here and do work.
That's right, Morgan. I'm sorry. I forgot. You know my brain. I forget really quick, simple things.
What'd you
So,
do? I can't read it.
Oopsie. I didn't have school today. It was teacher's work day.
Oh, lucky turd.
Right? So yeah, I'm gonna get my table set up and get my doll ready, get everything done, and so I can be all ready for this evening. I want to be ready ahead of time, not like last moment trying to rush and I'm late. Or I
think
say,
that's
or I say, screw this. I'm tired. I've tried to rush and get everything done. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Because that's my bad habit. I'm like, I'm not where I want to be. I don't have my coffee
Just makes
sitting there.
me
I
who
don't
you
have
are.
this. I don't have that. So,
Yeah, I tend to get
and I've
lost
got,
sidetracked because I'll be playing
yeah,
a game or something because Jennifer and the baby are up at her mom's house, so it's like I got like my little break, I don't have to worry about nothing. So I get sidetracked sometimes when I'm playing a game or something, and time will just fucking fly.
Yeah.
right. So, yeah, and I'll be doing something or I'll have my mind on something most of the day and I'll be like, oh, I didn't get this done. I didn't do that. And if you've watched
Crap like that
any of my
all the time.
past stuff, I'm like, I have to
I've
have my
got
house
45
cleaned. Not
different things
I'm
to do in
showing
one day and no time to do none of it.
yeah, it's not like I'm showing you guys around my house and hey, look, but I have to
Hey,
have
look
my
at my
house
toilet paper
clean.
roll.
I have to have my bed made. I have to have this shit done because I don't want to be sitting here talking to you guys and in the back of my mind, I'm going, I need to be
Toilet
doing
paper.
this. I need to be doing that.
Yeah.
I can't stay focused.
Especially when all you think about is toilet
So
paper.
you got that right. Toilet paper.
Oh,
Crap.
You remember the word the other day I would say all the time? Membrane.
In the bin. Insane in oh God, don't start, John. Thanks. Now I'm gonna have that in my head.
insane in
Cypress
the
Hill.
membrane.
I know.
Membrane.
I even do the shake. I'm like insane in the membrane.
You have to
I
say it.
can't help it.
No, you can't help it. You got to do it.
Yeah. So being insane in the membrane. I'm gonna get off here so I can go get my stuff done and get ready for this evening. I'm not even
Yep.
taking my laptop out of here.
That's
Leaving
a good
everything
thing.
the
I
way it
got
is,
cotton mouth
just
really
working
bad.
around it.
Sounds
And I
good.
can't.
So hey
Dude.
guys, how did
What?
my screen look? Because someone posted last time that it looked really grainy and
It's
Yeah.
did
kind of
it look
fuzzy.
okay?
Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy. Yeah.
I
And
don't
then
know
when you
how to
move fast, it
fix it.
pixelates a little bit.
I know that when I joined in originally, I know that like when I first joined in, it set my camera quality to a pretty low quality. I mean, my camera only does 720p, so it's a laptop camera. It's not that great, but you can change it into settings of your camera settings, your quality of it if it's capable of it. I don't know if your camera maybe is just stuck at that resolution or if it can do higher quality. I don't know, but your phone probably
My
could.
camera was stuck because yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna work my phone next time, and I need to learn. You guys. There's a lot that I don't know about what I'm doing here. So, and then there's
Hey,
some
we
that I
all
know what I'm
learning.
doing. My camera up to my laptop. I still got to figure out how to do it. I don't know. And then I know I
That's
have to
funny.
download OBS.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I got some stuff to learn still.
I
Look,
just
man, I'm
remember the
still
day
trying
when
to
I
work
tried to get on here the
the
first time.
intro video,
It
John.
took me 3 days how to get on here. It did. It took me 3 days to figure that shit out.
That's great.
It did. I was here.
Yeah, she could tell you.
Yeah, but you're a gearhead, man. You're not a
It was
nerd.
like nightmare. I was like, what the hell?
You're a gearhead. You're not a nerd, so there's
Thank
no
you.
hate.
Thank you. I truly appreciate that.
That's right.
Right. So, okay, guys, I'm going to go. Really,
Okay.
this time? No kidding? No joking?
All right. Well,
I
message me
mean
when
it.
you're gonna go live. Message me on Facebook,
Okay.
please, so that I'll have
Hey,
my phone turned
I
up.
do have a question. Okay,
Hey,
I
I'm
do have
gonna
a
message
question.
you when I go get that Mountain Dew and kill this cottonmouth.
There you go.
I'll let you know.
Okay, Morgan, I'm going to need a lot of your help then. She says, I was born in the electronics, so I know how to work about everything. So does Robert, from what I understand.
Yeah, but I
Well,
probably go a little. I imagine my knowledge is a little, probably deeper in terms of how things work.
I would say so.
Yeah. But
Give me
streaming stuff, I've
Yeah.
used OBS and I've used it in the past and stuff, but I'm not a streamer. I've just did it to talk to friends, and it was really easy to do for me. I mean, it wasn't.
Okay.
It's not hard to do. But if you need any sort of help, you just let me know. If anything.
Well, see, here's the difference between us and the new age kids. They're all digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not.
So I do have a question for
We're
you,
analog.
Robert.
Yeah.
You sent me some of the cutest videos of Evelyn.
Thank you.
I have your freaking permission to share those.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not worried. Nobody knows who I am, where I'm at, and I doubt anybody that did know where I'm at, they probably wouldn't come near me anyways. People that don't know me find me scary, but once you know me, they're like, "Oh, this guy's a big softy. He's just a big goofy softy." So
Tell people all the time. You might know who I am and where I'm at. Come on with it.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Okay. I know it's a kid, so I'd like to ask your permission.
Yeah,
first.
I appreciate that.
So
I appreciate that.
No. So, okay, guys, I will see you somewhere between earliest
Not trying to
8
be
o'clock,
silly or anything,
latest
but
9
look.
o'clock, maybe 9:30. So,
Yeah, not gonna mess
geez,
around.
John, he's on the hunt.
He's got that crazy super soaker. I've never seen such a realistic gun.
Boy, it'll soak the hell out of you.
I know, right? That's an awesome soaker, super soaker.
Oh shit!
I don't want to have a pool fight with you.
God dang, those are huge. Oh my god.
Are we allowed to show that on YouTube? Is that
Yes.
okay? I don't know.
It's okay.
Okay. Shit, I don't know, guys. Look, man.
I'm not threatening
I don't want
nobody. It's just a damn gun.
Okay. It's not even a gun. It's a super soaker, John.
Yeah, duh.
It's a super soaker gun.
Yes, there you go. It's a super soaker 15,000. Okay.
Yeah, right. So get off my back, homies.
Yes, that's right. All right. Well, I'll be back.
Okay,
Much love,
so
guys.
it's either be there or be square.
Yep, you got it. Nice talking to you guys. I'll see you again.
Love
All right.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.